What is good? Vibe gang. I just needed to sing real quick. I am dead. I am dead tired. Colossal, what's going on? Jorge, hello, sir. I've been praying up for your mom, Jorge. I hope everything's good. Hit me up a little bit later. Just hit me on the teléfonos and hit me up later. I want to see how she's doing. I want to talk to you for a little bit. So after we done here, don't go to sleep. I know you got to take your sleeping medication and shit like that and your molasses. Stay up for a little bit. I want to see how everything's going. I want to talk to my brother for a minute. Kelsey and Steven, hello. Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Thank you for being here. Bad Wolf, baby, what's going on? What's going on? The Wolves of Bads. Elizabeth, hello. Julita. And I want somebody to say that I'm saying it wrong. Say it again. Cosmic Pixie, hello. Papa Jondo, yeah. Hello, everybody that's coming in. We're gonna get right to this, man. We're gonna get right to because we were already having a fucking amazing conversation in the back. I'm gonna bring up my brother right now, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Daniel. You can call him Aries in the Nation. It is on you. Hello, sir.
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me on the channel, brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we were definitely nerding out behind the scenes.
Yes, we was.
Man, how sweet it is.
I almost put a message out there saying, yo, we're not going live, man. We'll see y'all motherfuckers on Monday. And we will be just going to stay in this chat and just talk shit for the best 3 hours. Watch.
Right. Oh, man. Dude, well, thanks for having me, dude. It's a pleasure to be here, man.
Absolutely,
I know that
man.
I was privileged enough to watch your live stream earlier today, and I was just like, you don't understand how happy I am for you. That like I just heard that I knew I had shit I had to do, right? But I was like, no, I gotta listen to it. What an epic experience. I was like, I'm supposed to get up here with you and like act like you didn't just have like a once in a lifetime moment.
Well, this is your time. This is not about me. This is not about me. This is your time, baby. This is your time. We already talked about that. That already happened. This is about you. This is about you. This is your time. This is nobody else's time but yours, man.
Bro, well, I appreciate it, man. I just want to let you know how proud I am of you, man. And just getting out there, seizing that moment. That doesn't come to like a lot of people, man. That's huge.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Captain Kurt, reacts. What's going on, baby? He's another dude, man. You got to watch his shit. You got to watch his shit. You got to link up with Captain Kurt, man. He's a cool dude, man.
Will do, man. Will do.
Yeah, brother, talk to me, man. Since the last time we talked, what's changed? What's popping now, man?
I mean, dude, really nothing, man. Just, kind of like, honestly, like, I'm just settling in. I'm still trying to literally, I watched back our interview from my channel, and I ever since that glitch where I had to switch cameras, I just haven't chased the tech gremlins away, and so I thought I was gonna like, hey, look, no one understands like this side of things, like the little things the little things can set you back a long way,
long way, bro.
And
I hate those days. I hate those days that you have it all planned out, and then you get into the studio, and then the computer says, "Watch what I could do," and it fucks up the whole entire day. You're like, "Fuck."
Dude, technology is going to technology. It's undefeated. Technology is undefeated. Like, dude, I think I'm like, okay, it's good to go, set it up, or just jump right back in to what I was doing the day before. Nope. This shit just doesn't work right, and it's fucked up. I don't get it. I really don't understand it. But anyway, I just had to buy another camera, and I'm the idiot that bought a camera without a lens. Bought a lens, wrong lens, and now we're back to square one. But yeah, I'm here, man. Dude, I just I need to ask something, and let me just ask this. I saw this a lot right in the comment section today, and I had to. How were you able to string sentences together after meeting Eminem? Like, that would have scrambled me. That would have scrambled me completely.
I'm gonna answer this last question, and then we're gonna talk about you because this has.
Yeah. No, me. What? That's boring shit.
It's about you. I already had like a 2-hour live. I don't want to take time away from you, but it like we talked about backstage.
Yeah.
The biggest thing in the world already happened to me, which is I already met him. After that, when I got onto that stage, I was the calmest that I've ever been. I didn't care that there was almost 300 people out in the crowd. That didn't faze me at all. I was the most comfortable when I was sitting on that stage holding that mic. Because the shock of if Eminem's gonna be there, it's already done and over with. I got the pictures to prove it.
Yeah.
From this point on, nobody can tell me shit.
Love that.
Nobody can tell me nothing about nothing. Because it was a moment that it showed me something. I was in my mind, I was looking at Eminem as an artist. I saw Eminem as a human when I met him.
That's crazy, you know, because it's like you don't meet your heroes, right? You don't. That's like the adage, right? And it was so refreshing when you're like, he's exactly what I thought he was gonna be, and I'm like,
he's Marshall Mathers LP. That's who he is. He's exactly what he says in the music that he is. He is, and you could tell off the energy that you could tell when somebody's doing shit for the camera, when somebody's really wanting to do some shit. Yeah. And what solidified it is the production company saying he was not supposed to be back here for this long because he had a prep to go out to go in and announce the movie. So for him to literally say, no, I want to spend the time with these guys, and not only spend the time with all of us, but give us our own moments. Yeah, that showed me something that I was like, holy fuck. Like, this is a genuine fucking dude. Like, that's crazy. So that's it. That's what it felt like. Anyways.
Dude, love that. I needed all the ends. Like, I
got you.
Because I was like, not every day do I know someone that's met the one. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't happen. The one. Often. I was like, the dude. You met the dude. It's like, that's.
I'm telling you, it's one of those moments that, bro, I relive it every single minute of that day in my head, and it's just like I try to stay away from it by doing other shit, and then I go through my phone, and then a fucking picture will pop up, and it'll be me and Eminem like this, and I'm like, and then I'll just go fucking pass out somewhere. Like, no, man, I can't. Like, I have to put my phone. This weekend, I'm putting the phone down. I'm going to focus on I'm doing reactions. It's a bunch of shit that dropped. MGK dropped an album. I'm going to do the album review on Twitch, and I got to do that album review soon. So it's like I got to go back to work. I got to get to the back to work mindset, because as amazing that was, now I have to come, oops, there goes gravity. I got to come back to reality, because now I still got to work. I still got to make videos. I still got to grind. So,
that's huge. You got to put those massive blinders on. But, I mean, I'll say this, man. Doing stuff on, like, this end and stuff, and, you know, like, you zone in, right? Once you zone in, you stay out of a lot of trouble. Like, that's the one. Hey, I have so much I have to thank YouTube a lot for keeping me out of a lot of trouble. Just because, like, once you're on this side of things, it's like go. You build your rhythms, you build your systems, you build your procedures, and then you just zone in, and nothing else outside of that kind of exists, which is a great thing and a terrible thing. But that's kept me focused, laser focused on this side of stuff. You know,
and you're fucking natural at this. Like when you're on camera, it's like you belong in front of the camera. You belong doing this type of shit.
This kind of stuff is what I've always wanted to do, and I guess I was too busy doing like carpentry and stuff to like. So
let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning, because I want to get into it. Let's start with the name, Aries and the Nation. How did that name come about?
Well, okay, here we go. Ready? All right. Pull up, everyone. This is a big story. No, actually, it's not. It's my last name, Arias. right? My pops is from Colombia, so
Okay.
Arias, Spanish last name. Grew up in a very small town, Podunk town in Maryland. Big football and wrestling town, right?
Yo, yeah.
So I stood out with that last name, right? I would say being Hispanic, right? And there were some not so pleasant folks that I felt like I could poke fun at with that name. And I use that ever since my high school days, was Arias and the Nation, because F that. I'm not included in that group at all, but Arias and the Nation. Everyone's like Aries. I'm like, I don't mind that name. That's a god of war, strong name, but
Very
not
strong
my
name.
Very strong name. But yeah, that's where
So
where the name came
Arius
from.
and the Arius and the Nation. It kind of rolls off the tongue. Arius and the Nation.
It's shit for marketing though. Try putting that on a merch. Like no one. That's
I think I could come up with some good shit though. I think I could come up with some shit.
Let me know, because man, it's hard. It's too long. It's too broken up. Like it does flow. I'll give it that much for a little bit, right? But
How about you just abbreviate it? How about you just put
AATN?
AATN and just make it like in like bold letters?
Well, for me, like AATN would be definitely punk rock. But I'm like I see AATN, I'm thinking Alien Ant Farm, right? Like the guys that made
you would think that. You absolutely would think that.
Let's get our lines crossed. So I couldn't do that. So I'm like, that's just, I don't know. I couldn't do it. So anyway, so the merch that we have on our channel is just different art, like different stuff, like this hat, like just stuff like that, just random shit. So yeah,
but that's you though. I mean that's you just still putting your personality out there.
Yeah, it's so weird though. It's so weird being on this side of things, man. I've always wanted to do stuff like this. After high school, I wanted to be like either one of those. Remember radio DJs? Remember those guys? I think
absolutely.
Like I kind of wanted to do. I thought that was like it. I was like, dude, I would love to do something like this. And then, as life has it, after it punches you in the throat, you kind of you kind of come back down to earth, and you're like, okay, let's just do carpentry. Like that's my pop's trade,
right?
And that's how I followed, right? Doing carpentry and building and stuff. So, yeah, I always wanted to do this side of stuff. I always thought this kind of stuff and was just super interested in getting to know different personalities. And that's kind of, I know that we're jumping way forward, but that's why I love doing this stuff and connecting with other people on this side of things, because everyone has a very unique story, right? And I love finding that stuff out, what makes people tick and how things work, really. I'm just too inquisitive, which is possibly my biggest downfall, right? I'm just too inquisitive, but I'll tell you this, like knowing that this was a viable option, like 4 years ago, my buddy, I don't know if he's still in the chat, Spencer Joyce's World, he helped me. We created a bigger channel called Embrace the Suck 21, and he helped me find my voice, and that was something that I credit him and YouTube for, just finding my voice, finding my lane, because it's so different. This is so weird. When you just start out, you're like, there's no one there. There's no one here to listen to me.
It's the weirdest feeling in the fucking world, bro. Yeah. I literally had to make up a character because it was so fucking weird, bro.
I mean, it's just starting out, just starting out. This is just so different for not maybe for our I would say for our generation, right? This is not how things worked, right? So it's all new water for me. So yeah, man, this is. I don't know what the question was.
But are you swimming? Are you swimming through this pretty easy, or are you finding it more difficult than anything?
Well, once I stopped giving a shit about what people thought about me,
there it is. There it is.
That's what it is. I think in the beginning I was so timid, right? Of like just putting a bad foot out there, because I would accredit this kind of like not really show business, but kind of like best foot forward all the time, right? And once you kind of like, okay, they're either going to love me or they're going to despise me. Either way, I'm going to still be me. And once I broke that way, it was so much easier just to like do the behind the scenes stuff and just be like, listen, I'm here, and my reactions are going to be flawed. I'm going to miss a lot of stuff, and that's just how it is. That's just how it is.
That's why I always say, man, like, if you're gonna be doing this shit, no matter what lane you're picking, whether it be reactions, podcasts, streaming, interviews, whatever it is that you're doing, you have to be you 100% on screen, because it's gonna be very difficult trying to be somebody that you're not, and try to keep up with that consistently sucks. Yeah. So like, why even want to put yourself through that? Just be yourself, and you will always, anybody will always, if you act yourself, it will always show on camera. Yeah. People will see it. It'll talk through the camera, and people will understand it, and they will adapt to that. It's just that simple, because the people that are watching us are not necessarily famous people or people that got connections, and they're normal people just like me. So if I act like how I am normal, then the normal gonna attract. Yeah. The math was too easy for me not to be me.
It's harder to be someone else. It's harder to be someone else. It's not sustainable. You know, and
like, who the fuck am I gonna be? Screwface Jean? Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not growing dreads.
No.
Fuck you talking about?
Love to see you try, bro.
Never gonna happen. My dreads is gonna look like a curtain. It's gonna look like a whole curtain. It's gonna be wrapped around with nothing in the fucking middle, bro.
Oh, like a fire straight up, dude. Love that. But no, just being yourself, man. That's the key to winning this thing, and knowing. And the thing is, like, knowing that it's not going to be perfect, and it doesn't need to be. You know, just avoid the very obvious.
You know how much they love when we fuck up. They love that shit. They live for that shit, because they're like, oh shit, I'm not the only one that fucks up on the English language, on just rambling. Like, I went through 14 conversations in one bar. They did one bar, and I counted 14 times that I changed the conversation until I pressed play again. But they love it because I'm just doing what I will normally fucking do. Yeah. Yeah, and they adapt to that type of shit, bro.
It's wild, man. Like, I would say all of us have our own styles, right? All of us have our own styles, and that's what draws. Because for me, the longest time was like, what is a music reaction, right? Like, what is that? Because I was like trying to kind of figure it out. Like, what is it? It's like if your best friend handed you the aux cord. However, that moment is
shout out to Kinata.
That's it. That's how you have to act. Like, that's what it is. Some people have different styles. Some people have different ways of breaking it down.
And you know what? And the crazy thing that you bring that up is, like, once I understood that it's just like exactly what you said. Like, I'm in the car with the homie, and I'm with the car. I got you. I'm gonna play DJ, and I'm gonna go pick some songs, and I'm gonna go, and we're gonna react to it. We're gonna talk about it. Oh, you heard that fucking ball? That ball was fucking nuts. And then we'll pause a million fucking times. We won't finish the fucking song. There's gonna be the one nigga in the back smoking a cigarette saying, "Y'all not gonna let the shit play." That nigga sits in the trunk. Like, put that nigga in the trunk. I don't want to fucking talk to him. Fuck you talk about? Don't tell me to pause, because
Well, I mean, and here's my thing. What's different from that moment, right? From that moment is you always come back and play the song through and through. Like, once it's a vibe, once it's your shit, you're replaying that over and over in the car ride. We just give them their first take. That's the first take. This is it. This is the reaction part. But more often than not, I'm listening to that until it's dead to me. Like, I'm listening to that banger until it's dead, 100%. Right. That's how it goes. That's how I used to do it. That's how I got. That's how you get sick of songs sometimes. So,
what was your favorite?
Man, okay. Let me just be honest. Let me throw. I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna get mad at me.
They will.
But for me, of course they will. Of course. They will. I'll tell you another story about that. But look, for me,
we're gonna get into it, bro. We're gonna get into it, bro.
one of my favorite bands that I've fell into was Electric Callboy.
Okay.
Like, hands down, that just a band
Fire.
that takes the music seriously, but not themselves seriously, and someone that just looks like you get alcohol poisoning just by being around. You know, just like they're just out there for a good time.
I've never heard of secondhand alcohol poisoning. That's crazy,
like,
bro.
Like, okay, I'm here. It's like not even the contact high. It's like I need my stomach pump being around you. You know, like you guys are acting too crazy. So that just met my vibe. It's funny, like these artists, because we have a little bit of control of what we react to, who we bring into our channel, our community, right? And that one was just random. It came out of nowhere. I listened to it and I was like, this is the right time, right moment. This song hit me at the right everything, right? And I was a fan. I was like, this is it. Now my son listens to him. Shouldn't. Don't tell my wife, but listens to him. And they're just
How old is he? How old is he?
He's 6 years old, man. 6 years old. And so, you know, it's great. It's great having a son 6 years old, because guess what? I'm thrust right back into all the video games and all this crazy shit.
Right.
You know, I'm not trying to get on that nerd thing again. We will. We'll touch on it again.
We will.
But no, for me, 100% Electric Callboy was one of the bands that came onto the channel that met my energy. And I'll tell you what, that was one of those things, and this is to any I guess YouTuber out there or music reactor, right? My first reaction to Electric Callboy was literally the worst capture possibly imaginable. It was up there with Bigfoot footage. Like, it was blurry, choppy. No one requested that song. I just found it, right? And that's still, even after we got deleted from YouTube and came back, that's still in an algorithm, which is mind-blowing. Out of all the videos on the channel, that's the one that has still got views on it, like new views, and it's like a year old. So, bro, there's no rhyme or reason. The algorithm, I feel like, picks you when it picks you.
It's a lottery,
and it slits your channel's throat when it wants to. Like, it's
a lottery.
I am proof. I am proof of that, man.
It's a lottery. That's why I always tell a lot of people, the YouTube reactions are cool and everything, but always try to find another. Don't just rely just on YouTube, because YouTube, like unfortunately with your situation, it took everything away like that.
Yeah.
In the step of a finger, and it could happen to anybody.
Dude.
Really. So, I mean, it's one of those, like, if you gotta move outside of YouTube and move and start expanding yourself in a lot of different ways, because YouTube ain't it, bro. They're trying to get us the fuck out of here.
Dude, I feel that. I felt that, and when it happened to me, I'm like, whoa. I'm very fortunate that I wasn't one of, like, let's say, the bigger YouTubers, right? I wasn't I by any means. My channel, Arias and the Nation, is not like the million subscriber channel, right? But it definitely slit my channel's throat. And if I hadn't had those other channels, right now I think the count is nine other YouTube channels, right? If I didn't have those, I would have disappeared. No one would have known. And I'm like, woo. And so from that moment on, I just kind of tempered, and that's how we connected, because I was like, dude, I want to start talking to other YouTubers.
Right.
I want to start talking to other people in the trenches, right? Like, what's going on in this side of things?
It's we need to devise a plan and all get the fuck out of YouTube, bro. That's all we get. We need to devise a plan. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do it, but it's just, I came in it through in the pandemic. That's when I started. Yeah. That's when I started. Yeah. A lot of us did. And it was so easy.
Yeah.
Everything was moving the way it was supposed to, and you kind of saw the horizon. You kind of saw, what potentially you could be at in a couple of months by the way the trajectory of your page is going. But then after 2004, a little bit, almost close to 2005, everything just went, fuck it. YouTube looks like said, they want to stop everybody from doing content, period. And I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, when I went to New York and I got back, I came back to like about 18 videos blocked. And I'm just like, what? 18 videos? And I'm not talking about a 300 view video. I'm talking about 20,000, 30,000, 45,000 views getting blocked. And I'm just like, so it's just like, what am I supposed to do with that?
It's a tough one. No one understands that. Like, we walk in a very gray area, you know, residing here and building our sandcastles, right?
Right.
Like, at any moment, anyone could change management or however their label distributes whatever, and come back and just eagles the shit out of our channels. You know,
and sometimes like I don't agree with it, but I understand it. Why people cross that line? Because in the midst of it, when you're working all this work and we doing hours, I'm talking about hours of content, and for those hours of content for just somebody to hit a magic button and say, "Hey, you're not gonna get paid for the 3 hours that you just did," and then just shut your shit down. Yeah. It's just like, now I know why motherfuckers decide they want to cross that line and sell their fucking souls, because they don't make it fucking easy for nobody. But obviously, I ain't gonna fucking do this shit. I won't never in my life try to cross that fucking line, because I see the outcome of that.
Yeah, dude.
And it's not a good one.
No, it's not. It's not. It's you're gambling with your whole footprint. You know, like, once you do that, let's say you're like, okay, F it, let's just go for it, right? You could possibly risk all the videos on your channel, which you have tons of. You have a plethora of videos on your channel, my friend. Because I remember you probably owned 9 out of the 10 videos that were recommended to me. You know what I mean? You were like, how many videos a day did you just spit out? So many.
And I was doing it all wrong.
Yeah.
I was doing it all wrong, and nobody told me shit. I was like seeing, like, I'm doing 7 a day. I'm doing 7 a day. And then I you know what told me? I saw a tutorial. And the tutorial that I saw was for something completely different. But it had that little bit of information in there. And I heard this, that they said, do not upload more than 3 videos a day in your channel, because if you do that, it buries every single thing you do. So then I'm like, is that why my shit's not getting viewed? Is that why I'm not in the algorithm? So the minute that I said, okay, I'm not gonna do 3, let me do 4, and I started slowing it down and premiering them.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Premiering is promo itself.
Isn't that crazy? And I feel like we all share that same, like, cut our teeth moment. It's like, we don't know. Like, YouTube makes it really hard for us to help each other on this side of things. It purposely, I feel like YouTube purposely keeps us on different islands out there in the expanse, right? And it's up to us to build these bridges and stuff. But everyone's first, like, journey into YouTube is like a trial by fire, man. You just hit every branch on the way down. You're like, I don't know what's going on. There's
right.
And then you're just flooded with, like, these, like, YouTube self-help that are all bullshit. There's
people asking you questions in the comment section. You're like, I don't even know how to begin to answer any of that. Like, what the fuck is that? I didn't even know we had one of those. What are you talking about? Right? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You tell me what you know first.
Like, you know what I know? Record. Upload. That's what I know. That's about the most.
Yeah.
That I fucking know. But it's just like, but the community, though. The community.
Oh, right.
The way they help out on it's promo.
Yeah.
The Vibe Gang is amazing on promo. They if I drop that I'm gonna take a poop, everybody in YouTube's gonna know I'm taking a shit. And that's a fact. That's an absolute fact. And it's just like, how did I get a fucking amazing team like that? Like, my mods and everything, they're fucking, they're amazing, bro.
I'll tell you what, man. You have a an amazing community. Like I'll 100%, because there are some. Listen, guys, there are some that exist out there. They don't have. They built too quick, and I feel like it's huge when a channel has a healthy community and talks to its community, pulls from its community, because that's who we are as our community when we're out there, you know. And you guys, man, you guys on your channel, here is just nothing but love, nothing but love. And the ones speaking ridiculous. Sorry, the ones speaking ridiculous, they're just nomads. Don't even pay them any attention. They're nomads. They don't. They're not part of the community. They're just like, they're passing through. Like, whatever.
You know what I've learned to do. Like I don't know if this happens. I'm pretty sure that it's happened to you because you've probably gotten a lot of these. But the bullshit comments, they've gotten to me to a point where I was like, I almost quit like twice because I let them get to me, right? And then one day I just started watching a whole bunch of 50 Cent interviews. Just like a whole bunch of them back there, but for no reason. I was just loving his pettiness. I woke up petty as fuck. And I just listened to a whole bunch of 50 Cent. And then I went to the comment section without knowing if somebody said something. And then instead of getting mad, I laughed. And then I just roasted the fuck out of them. And I felt better. And I was like, oh, that felt good. I'm going to do that again. So I just trolled the fuck out of them. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Yeah. And I know about, I understand don't give the hate the attention. And because hate, like, if I'm having fun and I'm not taking personal, they could get away with it. They could say whatever the fuck they want because I'm going to have fun with it. That's you're just giving me another ammo of making content to give to you guys to make them laugh. So go ahead. Roast, talk crap all you want.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, show me your channel, show me what you've gone through. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, at the same time, it's like, listen, I will take constructive criticism from anyone on this side of things.
100%.
Like that, when we're in the fight together, let me know, like, how to adjust. If there's always a way to improve. But yeah, no. But always. these random comments, you do a deep dive on this person, you're like, they're not us. They're not me. They're not part of under this roof. Like, get out of here.
I saw this one guy told me, he said, every time I play your video, and I'm saying it with an accent because that's how his picture looked like he talked. Oh. So he said, every time I look at your video, I get mad because you post more than anything. And you don't even talk about what the fuck the music is about. And it pisses me off. And I'm looking at this comment and I'm just like, and I just went into an attack of laughter. Like, I couldn't stop not laughing because it's just, I could picture him say it that way. So I took it and I gave him a spanking.
Love that.
Oh my God. Like, I read it and I was like, man, I should not even send this shit. That's bad. Like, if I do that, that's not going to be good for him. And then I sent it, and I felt good.
Dude,
it felt good.
As long as you feel good, man, right? As long as you feel
Fuck
good.
Everything else. These motherfuckers, these people, sometimes they need to be put in their place.
100%.
But the great part is the community. Before I get to the comment, they're already there.
Love that.
They're already there, so I'm just like, fuck yeah, dog. Like, I can actually take a break now.
No, I love that. It's like when the community has a chance to pounce.
You mind if I smoke? You mind if I light this up?
This is your home. We're in your home, man.
You're my guest.
I'm not. Dude, you're good. Please don't ever ask me that again.
I'm being polite, bro. You're not gonna change me of having manners because my mom spent 20 years to teach me these manners.
I got you. And those that trauma runs deep. I understand that. I get the
them fucking slippers hurt, bro.
The chocolates that are just zero.
I didn't say thank you to my grandmother one time. I forgot Tuesday, bro. I swear to God. One time I didn't tell my grandmother thank you, and Tuesday was a mystery to me because I don't remember shit.
Oh man, no man, you're good to go. No, but it's just interesting, like the healthy, like I would say, like the communities that we built, man, they just really because everyone knows everyone in the comments. You know, like the chat going right now, everyone knows everyone. And I love that. That's a healthy community. And once you get this stranger out there talking nonsense, you don't do that. You don't do that, like, not up in this house.
Not in this community.
We will fix that real quick.
They'll light you up.
Especially, like, don't get me wrong. I'll have comments that are like, not necessarily like the best comments, but still comments rooted in like some sort of sense. And I'm like, bet, good point. I'll allow that one. Like, if you give me some thought behind this.
Exactly, bro. That's what I be saying. Like, if you gonna say something to me that it's gonna make me be like, well, you know what? They might have a point.
Yeah.
So I gotta stop and I gotta really evaluate it to make sure.
I think it's different. Like, when you argue your point or your opinion, I'm not out to change your opinion. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. But when you just rage type, fuck you. You know, like.
But you already know the ones that rage type, they live in their basement eating pizza rolls, so they don't.
You know they are, man, dude.
And I hate that there are people out there that are like that they have to feel that way. I hate that they have to feel that way, like they have to hate on somebody like that just because they're not happy with themselves. Yeah. Like bro, like I wasn't happy with myself for a very long time, but I've never gotten to a comment section and showed my hate towards anybody else. I hated myself, so I showed all the hate to myself. I didn't show hate to nobody else. Like, that didn't make any fucking sense.
We have decorum and common sense for the most part.
Like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy to me. It's like nuts. Like, what do you do if you listen to somebody you don't like? I don't fucking listen to them. I don't have to say anything. I just don't support nothing. Me knowing that if I go to their comment section and say, I hate your music, I do not like the way that you rap or sing, and your mother smells like cheese toes. If I start saying stupid shit like that, it's going to give them a view. It's going to give them something to the algorithm to say, hey, this is gaining traction. I don't even want to give them that.
No. Yep.
So it's like it just makes more sense that way and less stressful.
Facts.
I like positivity around me. I don't know about you, but I like to be around positive energy because energy, I feed off of energy.
Dude, 100%. Like, okay, if you're putting out just negativity, you're not going to last very long out here. Like, I'm sorry. Like, no, like, there's so many good communities out there, so many good fucking humans that I never thought existed on the internet, right? Like, before we started recording, we started jumping into this, I never thought communities could be built like this at all, right?
Neither did I.
And seeing the positivity, and then it refreshes you, it brings you back. It brings you back from, like, the brink, right? And that the community keeps me on YouTube.
Yeah.
If it weren't for the awesome community and the people I've met and the doors that have been opened because of that, I don't. It's not.
What's one of the best comments that you've ever had? That really made you sit there and really read it and ponder and like, wow, like really, like that. I did that for you. Like, what was one comment that you had that really touched you? Like that?
I think when I was doing just the comments on our bigger channel, Embrace Suck 21, just seeing how many people were able to unplug from their day, the craziness that was happening, and escape, if only for a little bit, from the real world and spend time with us. And that gave them a little bit of sanity. And I'm like, that's such a huge compliment, just because of how crazy adult life is and how we go and how we are all fighting battles that not everyone sees all the time. And then to give someone just a micro break from that is a huge blessing. Because
did you find it crazy to even think that because we are for a lot of these people, we're their TV show at night when they come out of work, and they consider us their show that they watch at night. Like, I remember me finally realizing that that's what I am to a lot of people, and I'm just like, I'm on people's TVs at night for an hour and a half while they're with their family, and I'm just doing me and like I never really processed it that way. And then until I saw a comment, and the comment was like, well, all right, I already got my he said I got my blunt roll, I got my jammies on, and I got my snacks ready. He's like, I'm in for the night watching Uncle Ray. And I was like, yo, he's like literally like I'm his show. That to me blew my fucking mind, bro. Like I was just like, holy shit. But it's just like, I don't know, man.
That pandemic really just twisted crazy shit up, man. Like
it did.
It brought everyone. Honestly, it forced everyone together, like for a moment, and that's really. I feel like that.
It sat everybody the fuck down.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
It literally sat everybody the fuck down. But then for nothing, because then they went completely mad.
Yeah,
and they went nuts.
Holy shit! Did they go? Did that go south quick?
It's south very fast. and it was like more of like I'm sitting here and like since I'm already in the midst of it because I'm in social media. I'm now I'm an influencer in a way. So I'm just like I need to stay away from all of this.
Yeah.
How do I do that? And then it's just like I'm just going to promote positivity. I'm just gonna because if I'm pushing out positive, chances that negative are gonna come in is very few. It's not going to be a lot of negative that's going to come back to me if I'm pushing out positive. And I don't want to be negative on the internet. That is too much work. It's too much stress. And when you're mad here, you're mad at home. Dude. And I am not going to do that.
Dude, that's something that I wrestled with. Is like, how does it transfer to home? Like, because this is our office. This is our work, right? And it's like when shit doesn't go right. Like you don't get that like drive home. You don't get that like disconnect from work to home. You're just like I'm already home. F this, and it's tempering that is sometimes that could be hard. I would assume, especially once YouTube was real quick with those red cards. You know, with those penalty cards. Like, hey, no, blocked. No. It's like and you just get so freaking frustrated. Yeah.
It's just that's why I don't when I do my YouTube, when I do my videos, and I tell a lot of people this shit, that a lot of people need to stop, and this is kind of changing the subject a little bit, but it's kind of staying on the same thing. Yeah. A lot of people need to stop appealing their fucking videos. That's what's fucking these pages up a lot, is these appeals that people are doing. I dispute. If I lose a dispute, I don't get paid. That's it. I just move on. I keep on doing more video. Because in my mind, I'm like, I have literally unlimited ammo for work. You know how much music is there in the world? Tons. I have unlimited ammo. I'm good. So all I got to do is just be here and record. That's all I got to is actually work and do it. Yeah. And that's the fun part, is doing it. Everything else besides it sucks. Everything else besides it sucks. Doing the thing and having that connection with the community is the only thing that it's making me hang on to it more and more and more. It's because it's like it's keeping me sane.
What I think we brought this up last time, right, on our first talk. What has been one of those gems that you found that brought you back? Like not just your community, but like has there been a standout like request? Someone's like, "Hey, check this out," and you're like it just I don't know. Has there been something that's hit at the exact right time for you?
Ren.
That's okay. Okay, yeah.
Ren, absolutely Ren, 100% Ren. Like and it was more not musically, yes, but it was more personal for me. Ren's music is amazing. We don't have to argue that.
No.
But it felt like he directed something to me, and I took it personal.
Love that.
In one of his songs. So it was more of he touched me differently than just the music was good.
Saying to you.
Right.
For real.
And it was in a point where I was doing this. Because mentally I was declining. Because I was trying to catch up, and I was trying to be the best, and I was trying to do this and that and the third, and I felt like I was not giving the most that I could. But at the same time, my wife and everybody else around me saying, "You're giving too much because you can't even sleep at night." So it was it was one of those that I was living off of 5-hour energy drinks to try to keep up with something that I thought that I wasn't doing right. And it was just like, it's not about the quantity that you do, it's about the quality that you do.
Yeah.
So once I started focusing more on the quality instead of how much I do a day, and just really focus on the art of the music and really dive into the song and really escape myself, because we help them escape, but when we're reacting, when we're in the middle of it, we escape too.
Yeah, we do.
It's not like this is work to us. We get to leave Earth a little bit when we're doing our reactions, because we're focused on one thing, and it's easy, and it is not complicated, and we literally do not have nobody at the moment judging or saying anything. So we're the freest that we're ever going to be. So once I started to just really focus on just that,
man,
bro, it was so fucking easy.
The best part of any like reaction, right, is doing the reaction.
Oh,
all the other stuff is
it's
just that's a chore.
That's the work. That's the 9 to 5.
Man, but like being in that moment and giving like undivided attention to this artist, right? And it's just like everything else just doesn't exist. Like you're just in this zone.
Your many vacations. Many vacations.
Because when do you get a chance like that to absorb music? Like you're usually go. Like it doesn't, you don't absorb music how we get to absorb music, like through headphones in a quiet space, mics all these stuff controlled. That doesn't happen. Like same was like reading a book in like your study with a freaking pipe. It's like it's like, when do you get that step away? And we are very fortunate and blessed to have that moment to zone in and be with that artist for that brief second. The annoying stuff is everything but listening to the music. Yeah.
But but listening to the music is the best part of everything. That's why I tell everybody that's the fun part. That's the part that we're cool with. It's just because it is a lot. And in order for you to take this serious, like I was scared fucking shitless. I don't know if you were, but I know that I was when I started to do the shit like full time.
Yeah.
I was scared fucking shitless.
Yeah.
But after a while it becomes, oh, okay, I could do this. It's just organization. It's really all that it takes is be organized in your life and organized in your office, and shit should work right where you're not overdoing a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, do you have that because right now you're still doing the 9 to 5, or you're doing this full time?
Well, I did do it like full time for 3 years.
You did, yeah. You did it, yeah. You did it past, yeah.
Yeah. I did it full time for like 3 years. The first year we were just like touch and go, trying to still build that crazy.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the first time that you said, okay, I'm fuck the 9 to 5. I'm jumping in it.
This is like I'm the breadwinner of my family at that moment, and to just jump in. I'm very fortunate because I was part of a duo. My best buddy was there with me, and we're like, bet, let's go. This is our time. The green light's on. Let's just jump.
Right.
If all else fails, we'll fall on our face, and then it's, it is what it is. But when you don't half-ass something, right? If you're gonna do this, you try, at least for me as like husband, father, there's a lot more boxes that need to be ticked off for me to like fully commit. And brother, it was terrifying for those first couple months. Be like, oh my God. And I'm like, wait, when do we get paid out? I'm like, holy shit, what? I was like, oh my God, like that money's gonna be gone before I see it, man. Like that's how it is. Is this life? And then you make it work, you make it fit, you make it enjoyable. In those moments, I'm very fortunate to have, like, one of my heroes is my wife. She just straight up juggernauted the whole team on her shoulders. Like, I got this for this moment. Right. And I wouldn't have been able to go for it. I wouldn't have been able to go for it if it weren't for my wife having my back. And
now, when you guys were in that first year, you and your wife, did you find it difficult to find that balance between the home life and the full-time YouTuber
Well,
working in the office?
it was weird because we never set out to be a reaction channel. We started our channel because I wanted to do a Tough Mudder, which is an obstacle course, which is we wanted to like document fitness, which obviously didn't work, guys. But whatever, it was the best failure I've ever had. But look, hear me out on this. That went to shit, and it just kind of, the algorithm found us, took us because of music reactions. And threw us out there, and it wasn't a thing that we were thinking about. We weren't supposed to be this. I still feel like I'm crashing the party that I'm not belonging in. Like this is just, I'm not supposed to be there. I'm not supposed to be here. You know, it was so that time it was hard to wrap my head around and hard to pitch that idea of, hey, this could possibly be a thing. You know, I'm usually like, hey, swinging hammers, sweating bullets. That's how you win money. That's how you make money. That's how you put food on the table.
Right.
So to go from, oh, I'm hanging out with one of my bros, watching videos, to, hey, this could be a viable thing. Yeah, good luck selling that to anyone. Good luck selling that idea to anyone. It doesn't make any sense.
But when it works, though,
you know, it's just the weirdest thing, because even my pops is like, what did you do? And it's hard to
explain what you did.
It's hard to explain what it is that you do. And I'm like, I break it down to layman's terms. I tell my dad, because carpentry business, like that. Dad, listen, I'm building a billboard for Google. My job is to build the most beautiful billboard for Google, and that's what it is. I'm a subcontractor for Google. Like, and he got
that was the best explanation in the fucking world.
It's like,
I told my dad? I told my dad, I was like, I listen to music on YouTube, and and I talk about the music, and he's like, you rap on YouTube? And I'm like, no, I don't rap on YouTube. I'm listening to music on YouTube. And he's like, so you listen to music and you talk about the music you listening? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, and people see that shit. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, why? And I'm like, because I'm funny. He's like, you're not funny.
Love that.
And then he just walks away. And I'm like, thanks, Dad.
Yep.
Appreciate you. 159,000 people, motherfucker. But I ain't gonna say that. I was just joking, Dad. Don't hit me.
I love that, though. Our parents, love them to death. They just know the way to, like, here's where you are.
They bring you to reality. They bring you to your reality. They bring you to where you believe. And you just like, am I not shit?
Dude, I remember when we got this, I was so proud. I was like, Dad, like, look, check this out. Like, it's like, how many people are on the planet? It's like, yeah, I'll shut up. Like, don't tell me those numbers. It's like, you don't need to tell me I'm small like that. Like, just
my dad, he doesn't understand it. He doesn't understand the internet. He doesn't understand. He's an old Hispanic Dominican dude, bro. Come on, he had to send mail through Donkey in Dominican Republic to get it to somebody. He doesn't know about no fucking YouTube and none of this shit. And I tell him, I try to explain to him 4 times what I did on YouTube, and he still doesn't get it. All he knows is that he thinks that since I have at the moment 159,000, that I get $1 per subscriber and I make $159,000. That's what he thinks happened.
Crap.
And I told him, brother, if that's how it worked, trust me. I will not be frowning half the fucking time about being broke, my nigga.
There would be signs that I was something.
He's like, what? I don't know. And I was like, I'm trying to explain it to you, and you're not listening to what I'm saying. And then my mom is looking at her. You talk to him. He doesn't know. He's stupid. And then she walks away, and I'm like, Everyone's stupid, so I'm just gonna go home and record. So I'll see you guys later.
Like,
My parents are fucking a trip, bro.
Good talk. Like, okay, yeah, exactly. No, that's, hey, bro. I had the same issue. I like, honestly, the same issue with my pops. I was like, look, include the word build in something and finished product. I can reach them on that level. You know,
Oh,
that's
I mean, you have to find a way to explain it to them from time to time, because I mean, they're stuck in their ways. Not a lot of people my parents' age grow with the times. They like to stay stuck in where they at.
I and I think it's such a blessing that your parents are still with you, man. That's absolutely a blessing, especially when this day and age
Absolutely.
of this technology, man. Because I will tell this: if this is something I've learned, YouTube is a great place to store videos, like just to have your videos. Listen, you don't have to be a YouTuber, but store videos, like make your own little family channel just for your family, just because I wish I had that from my parents, is like a place where I could tap into these videos and it was easy for them. But they had, like, you know, the over the shoulder bazooka fucking cameras, you know, like those big ass things. Like they're not recording nothing. Like a lot, I don't, at least in my camp, home videos weren't a thing, right? Nah. Pictures were a rarity, right? So
we don't do that shit.
And so for us in this day and age, man, I'm so blessed. I see, like, one of my first videos with my son. He can't even speak, and now he doesn't know how to be quiet. And it's like you can see these phases, and the best part is he can watch back and see that too. Like, hey, look, there's me on my dad's lap just speaking nonsense, and there's me at 6 years old. Sometimes at least, I don't know, once every couple of years, I ask him what he wants to be when he grows up. And I make sure I record that. And I make sure he sees that. And I make sure that's on YouTube too. It's like that way, someday he'll find that. You know, someday, like, hey, listen, this is you when you were 6. You wanted to be a space firefighter. I don't even know if fires can happen in space. But yeah, like, that's, you know, you set lofty goals. I don't think you'll do it. But hey.
See, my son is he's been very consistent since he's been a child on what he likes. Like, for example, I told him since I got my first tattoo at 15, I was going to sign for him to get his tattoo at 16.
Yeah.
So at 9 years old, he said he wanted Eminem's tattoo, the one around the wrist.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that he wanted. He said that at 9 years old.
Wow.
He turned 16 in June, and he just got the Eminem tattoo right around his wrist. Awesome. He stays consistent with everything that he fucking likes, besides of what he wants to do. Because he's changed careers 1,500 times.
Yeah.
But I think he found somewhere where he's comfortable. He wants to get he just wants to learn a trade and just do that to see if he could just build a business through there and build a business through a trade. So I told him, I was like, AC, my brother, because it's expensive.
That's so important, bro. That's so important. Trust me, I'm going to be pushing trades as much as I can. Like, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. But dude, there's not a lot of young kids that are going into trades, and the trades are slowly aging out. Like, that's
you know what sold my son on trades? He saw how much a beginner AC guy does. He saw how much a guy does that just came out the academy learning about AC for homes. Yeah, he saw how much they made the first year. He was like, yeah, I think I'm good with that.
Yeah, you control how comfortable people are in their homes. Like, you are the most important human.
In Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told him, if you work for a company for 5 years, you'll be able to open up a company in another 5 years.
Dude, and that's it. I mean, like, and that's huge, is like learning the trades and appreciating that hard work get you there. Not just hard work, but also ambition and just driving those core skills home, you know. And that whole, I don't know, man. I cut my teeth in the trades in carpentry, like that. I wouldn't change that for the world, man. It taught me
I took
so
carpentry.
much.
I took carpentry in high school, but I was making more money than the carpentry teacher. So I thought I was going to be a drug dealer for the rest of my life, but shit changed.
Yeah.
When I was like, oh, there's a lot of people around me getting locked up, and there's a lot of people around me that are switching sides and doing crazy shit, and I'm getting very too close. So let me push it back and let me get the fuck out of here. I was like, I put my chips in. I made sure I was good with everybody I did business with, and I got the fuck out. And it was the best, worst decision of my life. Because that shit, that is just the difference of New York, Florida. That change is just drastic.
What a drastic change, bro.
It is like
Florida.
It was crazy. It was a crazy, and it's I'm happy that there is actually a lot of Gen Z that if you listen to them, they have their heads together. They know. They do have the common sense. It's the ones that are wilding out on camera doing stupid shit are the ones that are making it seem like all Gen Z is like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Gen Z that got good heads on their fucking shoulders. They're like about the hard work and, hey, I want to do that.
You don't see them because they got good fucking heads on.
Exactly. They're not posting stupid shit online because they're working. They're actually trying to make something of themselves. So you won't see them fucking post a whole bunch of shit online acting crazy. Yeah. And like I'm lucky that both my kids ended up exactly that way. That they're not bad kids. They don't get in trouble like that. Awesome. They like my son is over here to try like, Dad, I want to get a job so like that I can get a part-time job after work so like that I can make some money and save up for a car or whatever. And I was like, bro, you do whatever the fuck you want to do, but just know that you don't have to fucking work. I get pissed off at him a lot because I'm like, bro, we got you, bro, because I don't want him to ruin his youth.
Yeah. I got you.
I don't want him to. I understand it, and I appreciate that he wants to take that step to become a man and get a job and get some type of responsibility. And I appreciate that. Like, he'd never know. But don't ruin your whole youth because you think you have to get a job because you don't.
That's something. Yeah, that's very important to hold on to your youth as much as you can. You know. Because my God, you get out there, man, you get throat punched by the fucking world, man. You get brought,
and you got a 6-year-old boy.
Yeah.
That's a fun age, man.
It's a fun age. I'm in this bubble, man. I'm loving it. You know, we.
What's your favorite thing to do with your boy?
Oh my God, dude. Dude, just honestly, we like just going out, being active. Right, just going on either outdoors on hikes, you know, just hide and seek, just shooting each other with Nerf guns, you know, just stuff like that, random things. It's just the best thing for me.
Me and my son loved wrestling,
dude. dude, I love that. My son just did his first head slam into his table. Oh. And I was proud, you know, it's like a rite of passage. Like, what are you doing? Absolutely insane. That's going to leave a mark. And yeah, he has a mark and he cried, but I was like, won't you do that? Won't do that again. That was epic.
Hell yeah. That's his first scar right there, man. That's his first. I remember when I was 6 years old and I busted my head open. That's his first story right there, man.
I wish I could live life like that. I wish I could live like this. I'm invincible. Like, no, man, I can't even, dude, you want me to have a hangover? Just let me go to bed late.
Like, it's the same level. Dude, you know what my wife said? My wife said to me, my son was 3, right? And it was the most hilarious thing I've ever heard a woman say in my life. She said, it's going to be a miracle if he makes it to 4, Ray. It's a miracle if he makes it to 4 years old. And I was like, what happened? Go look at your son's forehead. Go! Ain't got a big ass knot and he's just eating a popsicle. Look at me like mother, what did you do? Bagging his head on the fucking table or jumping off the couch or doing some crazy shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, do you want to live, bro?
Yeah. He's just like Daddy, we live forever. It's like, to have that level of energy that never ends. I'm like, what? I can't even get that from like a boatload of energy drinks, and he can get that from like half a chicken nugget. Like
half a chicken nugget will give him enough energy to run the Empire State Building, bro. Like dead ass, man. These kids, and I love it because is your son outdoorsy? Because my kids were outdoorsy when they were that age.
Oh, dude, it's to a point where it's just like, don't touch the danger ropes, which are snakes. Don't do that.
Right.
Those just
Danger ropes is great.
leave those alone. That's not good. They might bite
Danger ropes is amazing.
Just leave those alone. But he's like fascinated, because I was fascinated as a kid too. I was always out in the woods. I was a single child, and so I used my imagination all the time. I'd be out in the woods building forts, just constructing my own world out there.
Right.
And I want him, because he's an only child too. I'm like, this is huge. This is your lifeline. Get smart, get into books, use your imagination, cater to that. And it's really hard, excuse me, having that balance between like screen time and outdoor time, especially during the summer. Like this is like the first year where we really like, this is like an impressionable year. We got to get them out. We got to get them busy, but at the same time, it's like 1,000 million bagillion degrees outside.
Uncomfortable as shit.
And then I sound like a drunk vampire. I'm like, son, stay in the shadows. Like I'm not.
Don't go towards the lights.
Don't go in the light. And it's a lot. It's just interesting.
Me and my wife used to do something called carpet rides with my kids. They would all go into the room, turn off the light. We all lay down in our big bed, and we'll all just sit there. And I'll start the story, and then I'll move it to my wife. Then she'll continue the story, and then my son will do it, and my daughter will do it, and then it'll come back to me. And then we'll do like every night we'll do a different fucking story, and shit. And my kids are like, my daughter, her favorite thing to do is sit next to a tree and read a book. That's what she liked to do at 7, 8, 9 years old. And I'm just like, please stay this way. Please fucking stay this way. And like my anxiety brings my anger out, because I snap when I feel like my son or my daughter are gonna get into some shit, because I lead with my anxiety. Well, I used to lead with my anxiety, especially when they were younger, because they were so impressionable, and they're, anything could happen to them, and I can't protect them because they have to go to school, and I am all the way at work, and if something happens, I can't be there. So it's always, but then like seeing them just ride their bikes and just having a fucking time of their life. I had a fish tank. They took a bunch of fucking bass from the lake next to the house, put it in the fish tank. But it's some kid shit, and I was like, so we just got a whole bunch of fucking fishes now.
That's what we do.
Pond water in my fucking tank, man. I'm like, what the fuck? But it's just on some kid shit, and it's like I'm just happy that they kept that same energy as they get older, and I'm pretty sure your son will too, because you'll be there to show him to stay with that type of mentality. Use your fucking common sense, and don't ever, fucking just go and just act because you want to just copy everybody fucking else. It's the last thing you want to fucking do.
No, man. It's really interesting. Like, you see, I think we talked about this last week. At least we touched on it a little bit. It's like you see these things coming down the line. You're like, this is a different world that they're about to step into. And it's like, oh my God, we got to get them ready. We got to get them. How you can only get someone so ready. And so you just start building that core, building those morals, building that home for them as much as possible, and you protect that and you guard that. And you don't want your kids to grow up too fast at all, man. You want them to stay a kid as much as possible, and it's a very interesting,
because I know how it is, bro. I've seen it when you had to grow up too quick, and the shit that you should have never seen at that age, and the stuff that you should have never went through at that age. And just because you want to act like you're an adult and you know better than an adult. And at that age, 16, 17, 18, that's about the ages that, especially males, they just want to, I'm a man. I'm already a man. You can't tell me shit. And then I'm like, yo, dude, remember 18, you legal, so I can't knock you the fuck out.
Yeah, facts.
And you need to calm the fuck down, brother. I don't give a fuck how big you are. You ain't going to whoop my ass. I've changed your diapers. I'm never going to let somebody that I've changed their diaper whoop my ass. It's never going to happen. But it's just so good that there's still parents out. There's a lot of parents out there. You're one of them. That still want to build that core, those morals still instilled in their kids. Because it's rare. Not a lot of parents nowadays are like that. They're letting social media and all that shit raise their kids.
It's a tough landscape now, man. And what happens is like you raise your for me, right? These are all my opinions, right? It's like you raise your kid the way you want them to act, all that good stuff. But then there could be non-factors out there that are rapscallions that will it's just like you become your friends. I'm sorry, man. Like, you become your friends. It's very hard not to become your friends, right? So it's like that's another added layer for me. I'm just like, oh man, I'm trying to do my best. There's no books on this. I mean, I have one book, the best book out there that I live my moral code by. But other than that, man, I'm just like, hey, we're gonna figure this out together, man.
That's the best book. That's the best book. Be honest, that's the best book you can use.
Facts.
Because once that's instilled inside, once those morals are instilled inside a kid's head, and us parents, we know when our kids get it, right? Like we know when we have to continue on repeating ourselves because they're not really understanding, and then we know when it comes to a point where, like, I think he understands it because it's not about what he or she says; it's about their actions, what they do is what speaks to me more on my kids. Like, my son and my daughter can say whatever they want. Your actions is what I need to see because I don't want them to be like, just don't be a person of your word. Like, if you're going to say you're going to do something, do it.
Yeah.
Because that's all you really fucking have is your word. And if you don't have your word, then people are not going to want to work with you. People are not going to want to have you around because they can't trust you. So don't make that your... If you're going to say, hey, I'm going to do something, if you can't do it, you got to be upfront. Hey, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. It is what it is. If it's a missed opportunity, it's a missed opportunity, but it's always going to come back around. You keep on moving the right way, and you good. So those morals are important for these kids, man.
Very, very huge. I always like to find other strong father figures, other strong parents doing their thing because it's so important. Our whole thing out here in this world as parents is to protect our children's childhood. Keep children, and that I just man, lately, man, it's hard to find people that are propping up the brand of being a good strong father, man. And it
needs to come out more. It needs to be promoted more. It needs to be shown more because the more it's being seen, the more it's going to be like, oh, they might run into it and they might see it and they'd be like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to be as a man. This those ages are very, very crucial, very crucial. And anything, they're sponges, bro. You know it. You should know it by now. These kids are sponges.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew my son had my DNA when I heard him play Fortnite in his room with the door closed when he thought I wasn't home. I found out he was my son. The pouty mouth on that one. I heard all types of fuck your mothers and all types of crazy shit. And I'm like, and then he said he went overboard on one. He went overboard. He's like, that's exactly why I thought you, me, and your grandmother, you gonna see me in Thanksgiving, brother. Because she's been in my house. Oh, and I've been tapping it. And I'm just like, I open the door. I'm like, you can't be saying you fucking people's grandmothers, bro. And then he was like, you say it. And I'm...
Right? And you're just
that's
like,
a fact.
Well...
I need to shut the fuck up. That's what I need to do.
That's what it is, man. They just throw it right back, and you're like, oh,
throw it right back at me. And I'm like, but do it lower. Don't let your mother hear it, bro.
Yeah. Just like,
and he's like, oh, he's like, all right, cool. And he was like, fuck you, motherfucker. And I was like, shh. And I'm like, it was my fault playing headphones with Eminem on my wife's stomach. So like that, he could, get the vibrations of Slim Shady. It's not my fault. It's awesome. Not my fault.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's some times where it's like, my son said this first, like, F word. I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, don't say that. Because you say, no, don't say that. And then that's like his favorite thing. But I'm like, you don't get to say that. You don't get to use that word. That's my word.
Right.
I've lived that life. I've been punched in the throat. I can say that word. That's my hammer for reality. I use that. Until you've had your heart broken, and failed a bunch of tests, like, you don't get to say that. That's my word.
I tell my son, like, look, he's 16 now, and he still doesn't like do it in front of me. Like, I'll catch him when he's slipping, But he won't purposely do it in front of me. He'll use another word because he just doesn't want to do it in front of me. But I tell him, I'm like, bro, I know you curse. And one of these days, bro, I'm going to hear you walking down the street with your boys and you're going to pocket down me. And I'm going to really see what you about in them streets, boy. And he's like, Dad, why you always think I'm doing something? And I was like, you don't lie to me, bro.
You got
and I'll just walk away. I like, because I know what I did when I was 16, bro. I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
And he's like, Dad, you raised me better than that. And I was like, don't be using that shit against me.
Yeah. It won't work here. You don't tell me things I know.
Don't tell me shit I know. What's wrong with you?
Oh, man. Dude, what a life, man.
It's wonderful, but to watch them grow, though, man, to watch our kids grow and just to become into themselves, into like their own fucking person is crazy, man.
You know what's crazy, right? And I'll put it this way, like I don't notice because like when your kids grow up in front of you, you know, you're always around. Like it doesn't seem that quick, right? It doesn't seem that quick. I can still scroll on my phone and to videos and images where he couldn't formulate sentences. Like that's crazy. That's right. Like you get to see that transformation, and that's just like
it's
I don't
crazy.
think our parents had that. Our parents didn't have that. We have such a gift, dude, of technology used the right way. Obviously,
right.
You can see that, and it's such a blessing because sometimes it's too close, right? You don't get to see your kids growing up because it's every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
And then when you just go back, my wife showed me a video of my son and my daughter when they were in the car. Just I was driving and my wife was in the hospital. That's what it was. She was in the hospital and I was taking the kids to go see her because she got sick. And I was playing I forgot what Eminem song. My Dad Gone Crazy. So it's my kids singing Haley's part and I'm rapping Eminem's part. And we recorded a small clip to send it to my wife, and she sent it to me. My son, like, literally still had his buck tooth, and his freaking head was, like, this fucking big. He had skinny-ass body and shit. I was like, oh, my God, bro. And then now he's 6'1", 225 pounds.
And I bet you that memory resides, like, yesterday. Like, you could tap into that moment, like
bro,
last Tuesday.
It felt like it just happened, bro. Dude. It felt like it just fucking happened, and I'm just like, man, why'd you grow up so damn fucking quick? And then he was like, what you want me to do about it with his deep-ass voice? I'm like, fuck you, man.
Love that, dude. No, I'm getting to the stage now. My son's teeth are falling out. So the first one, you know what we did? We tied the string to the Nerf dart.
To the doorknob? Oh, my God.
We tied it to the Nerf dart and gave him the trigger. So it's not like psychological, like, hey, bro, you are in charge of doing this yourself. You know? You set him up, bro. You set him up. I was like, look, here we go. And I was like, listen, you want
that is the smartest shit in the world, bro.
I was like, here it is. It's in your hands. Now shoot me. You know, shoot me wherever you want to shoot me because you're mad at me. And I was like, dude, it was good. I mean, all this.
That is smart, bro.
Right?
That is the smartest shit ever.
I wish my parents did that with me, not like slam the door and maybe
no, my dad went like this, gong here, and my dad liked to do it like this. If my tooth was really, really loose, he said, let me see. And then he'll just go, blah, and flick it, and it'll just pop right out. Because I wouldn't even know it happened until it was already done.
Yeah.
Then I'm just like, like, I'll cry because I'll feel the hole. And then, I can't believe this motherfucker really flicked the tooth. Like, that right there alone was like, what the fuck, bro? And, but like, how, all right, but you have to be real. How much money did you put under your son's first tooth?
So for me, you don't want to set an unrealistic expectation. And I'm like, look, you know, tooth fairy, long miles, you know, recession, inflation. A dollar, a paper dollar. F that coin stuff. Because honestly, it came out of nowhere. I'm like, look, here's a buck. Here's a buck. Tooth fairy goes to ATM, whatever. You know, it is what it is. She's just carrying bills. You know, just and so yeah, he got $1, man. It was quiet, it was easy, it was good. He was like,
has the amount moved up?
Hell no.
You
Hell
kept
no.
it $1?
Hell yeah, man. Look. I keep it $1. All right, look, here we go. I'll keep it $1.
Man.
You give me the whole set, you know, then we'll talk about trading value. You know what I mean? Like, hey.
What are you talking about the whole set, man?
Look. So my son, obviously, it was just so funny, man. Like psychological connection to his tooth, right? He lost a piece of his body, according to him. I was like, all right, now you know, take the tooth and stuff. And so, anyway, all this stuff. He was like, Dad, I want to keep this tooth. The tooth fairy forgot it because, you know, we're squared away as parents. We forgot that one. Whatever. We gave him the $1. The tooth was still there. The tooth fairy had an off day, right? And he was like, all right, I want to have this. Like, that's kind of weird. Why don't we just keep the pieces of your body
right
somewhere else? You know, and so he was trying to, he hasn't gotten to that negotiating part yet because he's still learning the whole toys money thing. Because, you know, we do the whole like, hey, clean up your room, we'll give you, you know, whatever. Not really whatever, but, you know, we just
see. I think we now that you put it down, I think I overdid it because I usually it was $5 and then we moved it to $10 a tooth.
Wow.
And then I was like, and then I really noticed. I think it was because it was my kids. I did it because I noticed my nieces and nephew growing up, and then they're getting $1 and they acted the same exact way my kids acted. I was like, so the value really doesn't fucking matter to them.
No.
It's about what they could hold in their hand. So then I looked at my wife, I was like, our kids owes us money. Like, we got to get some of that money back because I think we got cheated on that. I thought me giving my kid $5 as a tooth fairy, I thought that was, oh shit, like, okay, we working with something here. I appreciate the tooth fairy. I'm going to lose all the rest of them at due time so I could collect the rest of the money. And I thought it was going like a business deal. It was going to make them good people with money. I thought they were going to know how to judge their money. But I said, hey, what do you want? He gave me the $5. He said, I want a potato chip. And I'm like, I gave you $5. Like
what?
You want a potato chip? I could have gave you $1. Like, what the fuck?
I love that. You know, or maybe next tooth I give him like a satchel of pennies, like just a ton, like $5, like just fucking.
That's
pennies.
Even better, bro.
We can just like Scrooge McDuck it,
dude. Like, that's even better if you get $1 of pennies and you throw it in like a golden sack. Pause. And you put it under a pillow. That kid's gonna grow. He just got the golden fucking ticket. He's rich.
Doesn't matter. Like, what is it? I don't know, but there's a lot of it. And that's all that matters. Quantity.
That's all that mattered to him. Quantity. Because it's not like he's going to get in his bike and go to the store and buy some shit. Like,
No.
He's going to hear daddy pay for it. And you're going to end up using your debit card anyway. That change is going to end up being in the middle of your center console.
Exactly.
That money's always going to come back to you.
Dude, I'll tell you this, and this is, I'm sorry, man, we're getting sidetracked, but one of the proudest moments I had as a dad, because, you know, it happens. Listen, look, one of the proudest moments I had is he woke me up at like 5 a.m. a couple weeks ago, and he's like, Dad, I want to sell lemonade, right? And I was like, this is it. This is this is the moment where this is how it happens. So, you know, I didn't have anything ready. It's not like I come prepared with a lemonade stand. So we built a lemonade stand. We built a lemonade stand out of like pallets and we did that shit. You know, I'm never going to say no to one of my son's ideas, especially when it's something where he's like, Dad, let's do this. I want to do this. It's a hot day out. Let's try to sell some lemonade. And that's what we did, man. And I was over the moon, man. It sucked because I was like just barely awake. I'm like, what? Like, what are you watching? Like, you want to sell lemonade like today? I was like, we don't have a lemonade stand. It's like, fine, F it.
What are they teaching you in Sesame Street?
What do you mean? The commerce right now, it's too early for that. You know, supply and demand in the coldest
Early
sector.
worm gets the early
The
bird gets
bird.
the worm, son.
Yeah.
Early bird gets the worm, man.
Oh man. But
That's
yeah,
dope.
man.
That's fucking amazing.
That-
That is so dope. A whole lemonade stand. How much money you made?
dude, listen. So the first iteration of our lemonade stand foray, right? We made like $10 because of our neighbors, and like, yeah, why not? You know. But we had a yard sale the next weekend. We cleaned up. We maybe made like $100 because
Whoa!
because look,
On lemonade?
look, you
I'm
charge
opening 3 tomorrow.
like look, you charge like 50 cents right per cup. It's really good lemonade, whatever for college with a K, you know. It's so people don't want change either. We don't want change. We don't want coins. So they're like, here's a tip. Here's a tip. So pretty much turns out to be $1 a cup of lemonade. And I'm like,
It's a
all
lot
right,
of
son.
lemonade.
Like, all right, son, we're about to go to a lot of yard sales.
I'm about to go open 3 of those motherfuckers. Go to the flea
man.
market. Like, y'all thirsty? I got some sugary ass lemonade, man. I guarantee you'll be dehydrated in a minute.
Yep, 1 minute, you'll come right back. You come right back. I'll give you a 25-cent discount if you bring the cup.
It's gonna taste so good. You're gonna drink the whole cup, and then you're gonna leave, and you're gonna walk 3 steps in Florida heat and go, I need something, and you're gonna come right back, and you're gonna get me another one. Dude, I'm gonna go right there,
bro. I'm gonna have to hit you up because in about 3 weeks I'll be out there your way.
Florida?
Yeah, I'm gonna
nice
my pops right before school starts.
Okay. Yeah, hit me up, man. Let's get dinner or something.
Yeah, man. I'll probably be on a different coast. Though. I don't know where you at. Like East Coast, West Coast. I'm going West Coast.
You're gonna be West Coast, so
yeah, Gulf.
Okay. Shouldn't be that far. I could get to you.
Yeah, we'll check. We'll make something happen. We'll talk.
Absolutely. Yeah, I still owe Tone Deaf a dinner. I owe a couple of Reactors dinners because they came out here, and it's just that my schedule it just gets dumb. My schedule gets so fucking dumb, bro, that it's just like I hate it. But it's like I got to get a lot of shit done, and I make a lot of content that I have to keep up with. So
you know what happens, man? I feel like the most understanding people with crazy schedules are people in our on this side of things. Because we get it. It's we have the random ass hours. There's nothing set in stone, and it's just we're very, I don't know, like getting like a interview like this or just a talk like this is such a rarity, dude. Just nailing down days is such a rarity, bro.
And I got so many other people that I got to get in contact with, and I know that you do your interviews, and I know the scheduling. Because I get a lot of people that are all over the world. Their time is way off their mind. Do you find a lot of problems scheduling your interviews and stuff like that with the time frame? Do you run into that a lot?
No, I usually keep it open in the PM. So what I do is I don't put my foot in my mouth. I'm like, look, every time after I get home from work and after my family goes to sleep, we're operating on me time. And that schedule is set through the week. You know, once my family's down, once home base is down to sleep, then we're good. Then we can operate. We can do this without actually cutting into family time, because that's first and foremost always. You know, but yeah, that's pretty much what I tell anyone that wants to jump on the channel. Anytime East Coast time, after 8. After 8, I'm there. After 7, 8, that's when I'm
that's when your sweet spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That balance, though, man. Finding that balance is just freaking crazy with the whole family and work and everything. But once you find that balance, it's so sweet.
Yeah.
It runs like a well-motored machine, a well-oiled machine.
Exactly. The hardest thing is finding the balance, finding the schedule, I would say that's still an issue with me right now, is finding that balance. Because once you add, for me personally, like that 9 to 5 schedule, that's a whole nother element to find, to fitting in content, right? But when you're doing this full time, that schedule saves lives. That finding that schedule saves lives and saves families, man. Like, you gotta figure that out. Your first step is finding it out, figuring it out.
Figuring out that I think, yeah. If I don't like saying I will go back and change anything, because I like learning from my mistakes. Yeah. It makes me stronger, and you know, without it, we can't really move on as humans if we don't fuck up sometimes, so we can learn from it. But if I could go back and change some shit, I think it'll be like trying to get the balance between home, work, and YouTube first before I just went and attacked it all. Yeah. The way I attacked. Because I had no planning. I said, the only planning that I had was, Eminem dropped this song today with Corday and Jack Harlow. That's going to be my first reaction. That was my planning.
Yeah.
And then 4 years later, I got a picture with Eminem. Stop talking crazy, bro. Hey. Stop talking crazy, bro. I had to bring it up one more time. It's the most amazing shit in the world, bro.
The fact that we talked about anything else is amazing, because guess what? That would be the first thing out of my mouth. Hey, by the way, did I tell you that I met Eminem? Like, that's
oh, shit.
Like, dude, I am so, you have no idea. I can't say this enough. I'm so effing proud of you, man. Like, because
thanks, bro, man. I appreciate you.
Because you put positivity out there. Like, there's so many good people behind you. There's so many. Right. There's so much good vibes around you, man. That eventually the door is going to be open for you to seize these moments, these opportunities that don't come to any of us. Because, dude, I was just hearing, like, you were one of what, 9,000?
9,000, yeah.
Jeez. Oh, it's insane. That's so cool.
Is a crazy experience, bro. And I wish that you could do it again and again, so like that more people could have the opportunity to, because it's not only breathtaking, but I see Eminem in a different light. I see him way different than I've been seeing him in 25 years, and that's a lot for me to handle, because it was just like I was right, but at the same time, it's surprisingly that I was right, that he's normal. He's a normal fucking dude. It was crazy.
You know what's awesome, and I love that. Let me say this: when these opportunities are given to those of us on this side of things, it's really good to know a person like yourself, a good dude, man, good dude, is out there representing for the reaction community. It's not some just piece of trash out there just cashing in on something. It's like you put out the good vibes. You have this aura about you that's just undeniably, like, big, and I love that. And it's like you represent all of us when you go get that W. That's why I'm like, I'm proud of you. Like, when I saw that, I was like, oh yes, dude. Like, I
appreciate that, bro.
You know, you represent. You represent. You know, it's like you represent all of us. When all of us win, it's like we're all part of this brand.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
To uphold this brand, to raise the brand as is.
And the first thing I thought, bro, was like, dude, now I could really help some people. Yeah. Now, like, with the exposure, I could just help some fucking people, because, I mean, that's the reason why I'm here. Yeah. Where I'm at, in the position I'm at, but I see, and that's why I love when I started getting it down to the reacting to other reactors and stuff, and I started to see people like you and people like the Marissa Munster, Abby Girl, and Truth, Quito, and all these other reactors. Yeah. I was like, yo, these are my people. Like, these are my peers. These are the ones that I want to work with, that I want to be around, because we have the same mental. We may take things differently, or we may do things in our own way, but our morals are all intact, that connects all of us, because we all have the same morals, the same outcome of what we want, and that is just positivity pushing each other up so we could all fucking grow and just we could all make money and we could all get to a point where we can change something for somebody else's life or help somebody get a couple more subscribers or a couple more views in their music or whatever the fucking case is.
It's huge if you're in a position to help others on a journey that you basically like had zero help with, right? You just forged and it's like, who am I to let you have, let's say, the same experience? I want to help as much as I can. I can't carve your path out for you.
Right.
Like, look, yeah, do this, do that. Like, maybe not this, maybe like, you know what? But I'm here for you. If anything, if at the end of the day, I can tell anyone, like, I'm here for you, because I get it. And I love that, like, these talks are bringing us together, bridging these communities and putting it out there that, yeah, YouTubers aren't islands. Like, you're not alone out there in this struggle. The same bullshit hits you, that hits me, that hits whoever. Like, yes, maybe there may not be one specific way to fix it, but you can vent to me because no one else.
You know how I see it? I see it like, because I'm in the mechanic world. That's what I did. That was my industry. I was in the mechanic world. I worked on cars my whole entire fucking life, and I consider it just like that. If I am a mechanic and if I'm stuck on a car, I'm gonna call my mechanic buddy. That's gonna know how to fucking do it. I'm not gonna hate that he's a better mechanic. I need him on my side because if I run into a situation, I know who the fuck to call to get this job done and get this car out so I can bring another car in and make more money. That's the whole point of the game. You got to get these cars done in and out. I didn't have time to sit around and just fucking hold my ass, wait until like doing my research and not figuring it out and not being able to fix it when I could easily call my boy. So I take the same thing in the reaction shit.
Yep.
Like, why am I going to try to shun away people that may know more than me on this shit? That if I'm stuck in a situation, they can help me out of it. Yeah. I'm never going to close any bridge that doesn't need to be closed. Now, if motherfuckers be acting crazy and stuff like that, then yeah, that's when you can be like, you need to stay the fuck over there, and I'm gonna keep you arm's length, and I'm not gonna really pay mind to it. But
I don't understand. Like, there's obviously never gonna name drop ever. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not about that life. But I don't understand that there's some elitism out there, and I don't get that when out of nowhere I was humbled instantly, like, because of something unpredictable, like a glitch. Right. Like, hey, you think you're this, you think you're doing this, you think you're like, hey, this is you're slaying it. Well, you wake up one day and you're like, it's asking me if I want to create a channel. Like, what? And that little thing just humbled me, just brought me crashing all the way back down to earth.
Because you know what, bro? Life is not prejudice. Life doesn't give a fuck about anything, and life doesn't know that action is a negative. Yeah. That all life knows is that action is a vibration. Is that vibration going to be good for you, or is that vibration going to be bad for you? It's how you take that vibration. Because you could go another way but a human being's always, you work so hard for something, it gets taken away from you. You're distraught. You're out of I'm fucking done. But it's all depending on how to maneuver that vibration and not let it affect you.
Facts.
But in life, it's hard to do that. It's absolutely hard. But it shows that it's not prejudice because it happens to everybody. Doesn't matter who you voted for. It doesn't matter what color you are, what religion you are. It doesn't matter who you listen to in music. None of it matters. Yep. So if none of it matters to life, if life is not going to pinpoint and choose who it's going to life on, then why the fuck should we pick and choose who's this and who's that and who's the third and judge everybody around us? Yeah. Keep living your fucking life because life isn't going to be against you.
Yeah. Facts, man. Facts. I love that we have this here. We've built bridges and we can talk to others, and hopefully, like, these talks that we have on our different channels help people that are either wanting to do this or are in it. That's to me, that's the biggest thing.
See, I want to do that. I want to do something, and I don't want to add a lot more on my plate than I already have. But I've wanted to do something for like the up and coming reactor, like not a tutorial, but like a live stream of if you are a new subscribe or a new content creator and you just trying to learn how to do this reaction shit, me and a panel of other reactors with high subscriber counts like Quito or whoever, somebody like that, are there to just bring them up one by one and just give them advice, say what you're having troubles with, and we try to give them advice. And then whoever's watching in the comment sections, they can maybe get some game off of that, because I could give you something they worked for me. It may not work for you, because depending on how you are, and like me, I took the chance of saying I'm going to sacrifice money for happiness.
Yeah,
that's why I don't edit my stuff. I could stop cursing. I am control of myself, that I don't have to curse every other word. I don't have to do it. When I'm loose, I do it because I'm loose. I'm having fun. Why fucking not? But I could control myself. I was a goddamn manager for a multi-million-dollar company. You think I was cursing in front of these customers? Like, no. Like, I know how to control myself in that. So it's not like it's weird to me to do it. But I didn't want to treat this as that. So I said I had to sit down and make a decision and say, hey, I am going to sacrifice what I know I can make if I just edit the fuck out my shit and still give them the same, to me being comfortable doing this every single day and being able to sleep at night. Yeah. So this is a hard to fucking decision to make, because 4,000 videos later, I'm not making a fraction to what people that have half, not even a quarter of my reactions are making in YouTube. And they're making a lot more than me, and they don't even have half the videos I have out. And it hurts a little bit, because it's like, fuck. But at the same time, like, it feels so good when I'm able to go to sleep at night.
Yeah, that you sleep like a baby, and I love
it. It smells so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Sleep is nice, man. Sleep is nice, dude. I'm proud of.
Cause like in my mind, it's like, dude, I don't know if you feel this way, but in my mind, like, how can I tell people on camera, fuck these people that are censoring while I'm censoring?
Right?
Like, does that make it? Am I the only one that thinks that way, bro? In the reactor community, I need to ask that to reactors. If you guys are in the comment sections right now, I need that. I cannot be a person that says, don't let no one stop you from being who you are, and censor anything you say.
Yeah.
Because
what?
Beep them, because I don't want to beep, and then I'm just gonna censor every fucking curse word. And then when I smoke my marijuana, I'm gonna go and censor and blur it the fuck out, or not show the blunt, because people are gonna get offended. There's a blunt in my fucking hand, brother. If I would have stopped. If I would have paid attention to everybody that bitched at what I was doing on screen, this won't be my reaction. What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray. This is the song that I am listening to today.
So natural, bro. So natural right there. God, just rolls off the tongue.
3 minutes later, that song was amazing. Beep! And then the outro. That's what you're going to get out of me, because it's crazy to think that I'm going to tell a whole bunch of people be yourselves while I'm not trying to be myself.
But you know what though? I mean, I feel like, okay, if you're not like that, right? You're not going to be in this thing a long time. Guy, I just don't see it. I just don't see it, because the thing that draws me to channels and drew me to you and your crew, your channel, is like how normal it was. How, like, this is like, my boys got the aux cord and we're talking about it. That's what it feels like, you know. That's why
everywhere I go, every time I'm up here with somebody or in somebody's channel and I'm up there, I try to put out the vibrations of, hey, let's just fucking talk shit.
Yeah.
I'm tired of talking to myself inside of a room. I want to talk to myself and somebody else.
Yeah.
Once in a while. So, hey, come up here. I want to get to know you a little bit more. And we're just going to bullshit. And I'm going to make it as normal as possible, because I'm nobody. I'm a normal motherfucker that does reactions. That's all that it is.
That met Eminem.
I'm just saying. He said it, and not me. He brought it up.
You know, just a normal
He brought it up.
Normal dude that, you know.
Listen, it's still not registered all the way through yet.
You
know, it did register. It kind of registered with me when I saw the premiere with my wife's family yesterday. When there was a part there that I got really emotional, and that's when it hit me. That's when everything hit me, because I haven't cried almost the whole time that I was there. After watching, like, meeting M, shaking his hand, getting the picture, I didn't cry. I was just in like awe mode. And then when I got to the movie theater and that part hit, everything just rushed down. Yeah. And I just bawled out in the theaters with my wife there.
Was it like one of those things, like you held it back because the moment? It
was not even in my thought to cry.
But it was just, the thing is, I'm thinking it must have been just an emotional release, bro. Just like
that's all that it was. That's what it was. It was everything. The whole 3 days of pretty much magic from day one till I got home. All the 3 days finally just unleashed, and I was in the theaters. I was tired because I barely got any sleep those 3 days, and like I'm like literally right now running on probably 5 to 6 hours of sleep in 3 days, because I've really, like, with everything, the anxiety and everything going on, it's like my brain couldn't shut down. So I was up and down all fucking night. Yeah. And I guess in the theaters, I took an edible and I smoked a blunt, and I just let loose. I said, "Motherfucker, you made me cry, bitch."
Oh, man.
And I just let it out, and my wife was like, "Oh, babe," and she just held me, and I just cried in her shoulders, and I did that. And her mom was next to me; she's holding my hand as I'm crying. So the support around me, like, they all had the Vibe Gang merch to go see the movie. It was fucking amazing, bro. Awesome. It was amazing.
That's awesome, dude. Hey, like, you know, that's just cool, man. Everybody out there needs their support system. You had yours, man, and that's
dope. And I'm happy to hear that you have yours. I'm happy that what you said about your wife resonated, because my wife was the same way. My wife was like, "Babe, quit your 9 to 5, do this YouTube shit full time. You're good at this." She's like, "I wouldn't tell you you're good at something if you weren't good. If I thought you sucked at it, I'll be like, babe, maybe you need to go talk to your boss again, because I already thought it was crazy you saying I'm going to do this full time because I'm the shit. I already thought that was crazy. I don't think you should do this full." I would tell you that actually, like, babe, you are good at this.
Love that.
And me hearing that your wife is that support, saying, "Hey, I got your back," when you took those 3 years and did it for 3 years full time like that she had your back like that. Like, I'm so happy to hear that you had that backup like that.
It's a blessing once you know that home base has you. Like, you know, I think we brought this up last time. It's like we're leashed as breadwinners, right? And once we're unleashed, holy shit, it's like, what? Everything? Sure. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You can do anything as long as the home base is good. As long as the castle is good, you're invincible.
And that's another tip for a lot of these new content creators that are coming out there. Like, if the home base is at 100 and that significant other is there with you through this whole thing, if you're all right, if your spouse, and it goes out to everybody that is a content creator out there, not even a content creator, married.
Yeah.
If you're not making sure that, hey, maybe we need to change this up a little bit, and maybe we need to change up this type of genre, or maybe we need to start changing this a little bit. Maybe get somebody to do the art a little bit better, because that shit's trash. And hey, stop. Because my wife told me one thing that really read. She's like, you need to stop changing your pictures. And I was like, babe, I like them for a week, and then I don't like them. And then she's like, well, you need to stop, because everyone's not going to know who the fuck you are. You keep on changing your picture, they're not going to fucking know who you are. She's like, stop doing it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to put the stand picture up, and I'm not going to change it. And she was like, keep it that way. She said, because you keep on changing every other week, and then they're like, this is not Vibe.
Yeah, it's like the brand recognition. But you know what, though? That's a good tip. That's a solid winning tip right there.
And that's just, and then my wife is not She doesn't do this. She doesn't even like being on camera, but she knows she's a consumer and she understands it. And she's my manager. She tells me when something that I'm doing needs to, like, you need to stop. She's like, you need to go back on doing this person now, because she reads the comments. She's on fucking my VIBETAK and she's looking at the numbers and she's saying, hey, I think it's time that we need to start switching shit up. She's like, you're staying stale, nothing's growing, it's staying steady for the past 6 months. You need to change some shit up so like that you could get that boost, because you're at a B minus. You need to be at a B by this time, because you're never gonna hit the goal of 1 million at this time. So she's like so like on the money on everything. She's like, she literally says, I just need you to be pretty. Go out there and be pretty. And she's like, and just listen to when I fucking talk to you. And I'm just like, what the fuck can I do? Like, cause she hasn't been wrong in a lot of fucking things. So I'm like, I can't really say nothing to her. Like it's one battle that I'm never gonna win, because she's right. She's absolutely right. It is just like she understands my ADHD, and she knows how to control my ADHD. Yeah. So that's why it works, because she's not only my manager, she's also my best friend, my psychologist. She's my go-to person when I'm like stuck on something. I know that if she doesn't know, we're gonna work it out together and we're gonna figure it the fuck out. Yeah. Because I have no choice. This is full time. I can't just say, oh, I don't want to record. I don't have that privilege to say I don't want to record today. Yeah. This is the time, the moment that I have to work the hardest, because now that I got a little spark of something that shows that a lot more people are going to know who I am. Now is the time that I got to put the most content out.
Dude, right? Now it's like, oh my God, you got to capitalize. Oh, man. Yeah.
And it's just like, that's why I didn't cancel today's interview. Like, when you told me that shit back, I was like, no, I would never do that, bro.
I was like, it's one of those things like, dude, you know, it's just, man, I don't know, man. I was so happy for you. I was like, bro, if he can't, like, yeah, I get it. I get it. But I mean, the fact that you have the bandwidth to even just bullshit with me is crazy, man. Guys, like, yeah,
it's like I'm more addicted to energy than I am to fame or anything else. If I receive good energy, I like to stay in that comfort zone.
Love that.
And I don't care about, and I don't, for that subscriber count shit, I don't care about none of that stuff, because at one point, guess what? I had only 1 subscriber.
Yep.
And Eminem didn't know who I was. And shit changes. So like, it's like, why would that matter? It matters the character of the person, not about how much fucking numbers or how much fucking views you get. I can't think that, because the minute that I start thinking numbers and just focusing on numbers, like, I'm not saying that numbers are not a part of it, because in order for you to get your message out, numbers have to be a part of it. More people follow you, the bigger your message is going to be spread. The bigger your message spread, the more people can adapt to you. The numbers do count, but when you start making every decision off of how is this going to make me my numbers, and just to profit for yourself and not do something bigger with whatever comes your way, to me, then you just trying to benefit yourself, and that's it.
It becomes less personal. When it's numbers, then it's like, dude. Then I feel like once you look at the numbers, then it becomes closer to becoming a job. Like, not that's passion. Then it's like numbers. Like, no. You're in charge of a community. You're part of a community, man. Like that's
exactly why my wife is the manager, and she says, you be the talent, let me manage. And she was like, and what you need to understand is, I'm better with numbers than you are. I understand them better than you do, because you, like you say, you don't give a fuck about numbers. She's like, but I do. Because if you get to do this for the rest of your life and be happy, means I don't have to deal with an angry fucking bear that has to go work 9 to 5 someday, every single fucking day. So she's like, if I could keep you doing this forever, she's like, I am going to do anything possible to do it. So I was like, I'm not that bad. Like, fuck.
But man, having that support, having the home base behind you, man, is everything. It's everything.
It's wonderful, bro. It's wonderful. Blessing, it's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. And I'm blessed for both of us to have that shit, bro. Because It's not because I cannot imagine doing any of this without my wife's backing.
It's a hard sell if you're trying to do it solo with no backing. That's
I told her years ago I wanted to go buy a wrestling ring and teach people how to wrestle. I actually said that to her.
Nice.
And she said, and you know what she told me? She was like, I think that's the dumbest idea you've ever said. And I was like, but babe, and she's like, babe, you're almost 300 pounds and you smoke. She's like, who you going to teach how to wrestle? And I was like, you're right. Yeah. You're absolutely right. I was not going to teach it. I was going to die in that ring, bro. And she stopped me from an almost absolute death.
Oh my God, dude. That is.
But when she saw how I gravitated to the camera, she said, babe, you got to do this forever, man. You can't, there's no way that you could go back to work a 9 to 5 after all of this. That she told me that the other day. She's like, there's no way. She's like, after everything that just happened with everything, she's like, there's no way you could go back to 9 to 5. It's not going to be the same.
No.
You're gonna be angry. Yeah. You're gonna be an angry bear if you go back to 9. And I was like, and then I looked at her and I was like, well, babe, I guess we're gonna have to make it fucking work. Yeah. Because I don't plan on going to do a 9 to 5. I want to do this for the rest of my fucking life, and not expecting this attention to happen every day. That's another thing that people don't like understand. That this hype is gonna go away next week. They're not even gonna remember that movie. Yeah. Nobody's gonna give a fuck about none of that.
That's funny, man. That you bring that up. You know, it's like me and my buddy. It's like when we started out, we're like, listen, we're fortunate, we're blessed enough to be the flavor of the week this week. Not promised next week.
Not promised next week because it's that quick. It's true.
It's that quick, man.
It's that quick. They're gonna be all over you.
Yep.
For a week or two, and then but after that hype is goes away. It's gone. It's like it's not. So that's why it's like when it happens, you gotta jump on it. That's why I could have told you like, bro, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm gonna catch you next week. And I could have just done a whole bunch of Eminem reactions and be like, well, there I am, 1 million subscribers. I'll see you later. And I could do that. No, I'm gonna business as usual. It was fun for the 3 days, but this to me morally is more important than anything fucking else because this is a date that we've already had planned for months. And it will be very disrespectful on my end if I would treat you as another content creator, as a peer, in the sense of me pretty much saying you're more important than Eminem and you're not. So I couldn't do that.
I really appreciate you carving out the time, man. You have no idea, man. I really appreciate that. I wish more. I hope this gets out to everyone that needs to see it when they see it, like especially content creators, people that are on that grind, people that are still have that hunger, people that are still climbing, right? I want a lot of these talks to go to them, definitely be directed at them, because I wish that, like, I feel like now we're talking about it, right? When we started, there was nothing like this. It just I don't know, it just didn't exist. Like there wasn't like reactor with you know, we didn't talk. I don't know what it was.
It was small little groups. They did when I started. There were small little groups, but they only stood to themselves. They didn't really branch out to like different fan bases or different reactors or genres. Yeah, niches. Okay. So, but I think our batch of reactors, me, you, Lockwolf, Truth, Quito, that batch of content creators, I think we were the ones that brought that. We don't have to know each other to work with each other. Like we don't have to be, it doesn't have to be another agenda behind us being together working.
True.
It could be, hey, you work in the same company I work for. We work in the same building. Let's have lunch. And let's have a conversation, get to know each other, maybe catch a beer when you're in my side of town type of shit. That's how you build relationships forever. That's how you build friendships forever. And that's how you build that type of relationship where we could let each other, help each other grow whenever we need whenever we're in a situation. Yeah. I want to get to a point with a lot of the content creators that is like one day, oh, but man, I got to do my fucking videos and my shit fucked up. And if you live close to me, like you come use my studio. If your shit's fucked up, if your computer is not working right, and you have to get these videos done, I know more than anybody time frame shit. I know I cannot do our reactions if I can't manage my time right.
Yep.
So I know about timing, and I know if you have something planned and you promised the fan base something at a certain time, to keep that schedule. That's why I don't like promising a lot of shit.
No, that stop quick. Promises stop. Promises for me.
It has to. Because it's unrealistic. It's unrealistic to keep a promise, especially in this type of, especially if you do it full time. Now, if you're just in it just to hang out and talk shit, and you're not really taking it serious, and you don't really want to do it for a career, you're just really doing it as a hobby that's a waste of time, and not really for a check because your 9 to 5 makes you enough money, then I get all that. Yeah. But if you want to do this for a living, you have to do this. It's not. You have to be consistent, and you have to be on it consistently. You can't just stop because I don't feel good, or me and my wife got into an argument. You know how many times I did my reactions and me and my wife got into fights? Right. Me and my wife fought, and oh shit, I gotta clock in.
Hold on. We'll come back to this in a second, but I gotta hit this. This time.
It has to stop. Like sometimes, like me and my wife, like when we get into it, I'm like, look, you could call me you could call me an asshole later. I gotta get this shit done. Because if not, then that's gonna be a fucking day that I don't do videos, and if a day I don't do videos, is the day that I'm not giving my page what it needs to grow. I'm like, so, and then I have to get to the mindset to go into a music reaction and try to be me in my energy and not show that I just got into this argument. It's hard, bro. It's not an easy thing to fucking do, but it's just part of the growth of doing this shit. What we do, you're gonna get into arguments. You're gonna bump heads. It's that relationship. It'll put your relationship to the test,
dude. Yeah, especially when let's say your significant other doesn't do this. It's hard enough to pitch this and talk about this with peers, let alone someone that like is in your camp and has your back. It's already a hard pitch as it is, but when you guys are butting heads, that makes it that much harder. Oh my god, it makes
a whole lot much harder. But that's why it's so good to like, cause your wives are gonna have their insecurities, and wives are gonna gonna be uncomfortable and stuff because they're not gonna be used to the comments. And there's sometimes some women get on the comment section and they act kind of crazy with some of the things they say. And I don't take it for anything. I take it for hey, it is what it is. I'm not paying mind to shit like that anyway. I mean, I got my wife at home. Like, what the fuck am I gonna? And be like 159,000 people watch me every fucking day. Like, you honestly, I'm going over here flirting with people. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's crazy. But I don't pay mind to that. But my wife is not in this. My wife is not part of it, and she is going to be paying mind to it. So it's just like one of those things. Like, she has to be really strong in order for it to withhold, like, jumping out the window and acting crazy, because certain comments on the comment sections go too far sometimes.
It's hard because it's like, we know what it takes. Like, you got to have thick skin. You got to have thick skin to be in this game, like, especially when you're giving your opinions, right? When you're giving your opinions, you got to have thick skin because you're giving it out, you're probably going to get some back. But the family around you, your home base, is not used to that.
You're not used to that at all.
Nope. Sign up for that. Like, it's a whole different planet. I appreciate people that are still able to see that, especially, significant others, wives, girlfriends at home looking at this and be like, yeah, no, you got this, you're doing you, right. And that's huge. That's a huge win. Anyway, man, I don't know, man. I don't think our support systems ever get as much credit as they deserve.
No, they don't. They don't.
It's like, dude, for everybody that's out here slaying it, it's like, dude, their support system is the top tier. That's the shout out.
Oh my god, bro, the support system is real. Like, I that's why I always tell my wife every single day, thank you, I love you, thank you for having my back, I love you, thank you for. And she's like, I know, babe. She's like, I was the one that told you before anybody in your comment section told you that you were supposed to do something really fucking good with your life because I saw your heart. And just to have your wife say that to you, like, it's a different type of push. She's like, I already knew what you was. It's just they needed to see it, and you just needed to show them. Yeah, so I mean, that type of support, bro. You can't pay for that support. That support is pure, and it's that lady, man. I tell you, that lady. Whew, if it wasn't for her, I don't know what the fuck I'll be.
That's awesome, man. It's just like, dude, it's crazy. But dude, I mean, shit. What are we gonna talk about, man? Yeah, support system. Fucking shout out to you guys, all of you guys supporting us out here doing this insanity, because it is what it is. It's crazy.
Now, besides your wife and your home base, how is your immediate, like your mom, your dad, everybody else? Do you like everybody else? How do they feel about
what I'm doing?
Yeah.
It's okay, man. Like I've always been a big proponent of be careful. You're dropping receipts, for me, because I'm like, listen, someday my son's gonna be watching me, following passion, doing this. I'm just very careful with what I leave, because you see a lot of good dudes get taken down for stupid shit.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be in a part or a position where I talk foolish for a moment, and that moment haunts me. You know what I mean? Or something like that. I don't know.
I understand that philosophy, and that philosophy is what everyone should go by. But my philosophy is say a whole bunch of random shit, so like that is really hard for people to find receipts.
Yeah. No. I love that. You just accuracy by volume. Just flood it. Like, yeah, he should. Did you hear him? He said something crazy. Like, but he always does that. Like, yeah.
He always says some shit crazy. Like, did you hear what he said he was going to do to that dolphin? He said that like 300 videos ago. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, we moved on to that. Did you hear about the horse? Like, what are you talking about? Like that. It's like the Dolphins last month, shit like that. But
it's
I don't
funny.
know. I've been a big proponent of just like keeping myself. I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm trying to get with this. Like, my castle is everything, because I'm out here isolated. Like, I think we talked about this before we jumped on. It's like, when you get older, you have kids, like your friend groups move, and it's just like, my home base is really my
home base is
my clique.
Right.
It's like I'm our own castle. Like, I got my buddy that we did the other channel with, my wife and my son, and that's honestly, I'm the most wealthy YouTuber out there in my eyes.
That's a fact.
Like that's all I need, dude. And
I having a family is like I had I would say an okay. I mean, it wasn't a horrible upbringing. I don't want to put out there I had a horrible upbringing. Half the shit that I went through, it was my decision. I put myself in position to go fuck up and do a bunch of stupid shit. So, but it was never like how me, my wife, and my kids are. Like, when we do something, it's all four of us. Like the four amigos, we all got to do it together. Oh, I want to go get ice cream at Twisty Treats. Everyone gets in the car. It's a whole family event that we're going to go get ice cream. So, like, we'll have like family nights, and we'll go play cards, and it's the four of us. Nobody else is involved. Can I bring my friend? Fuck your friend. I'll beat his ass if he walks in my throat. It's family night.
Family night. Yep.
And it's like, we always try to keep that family, because that's our balance. Us four, we balance each other out.
Yeah.
And if one is coming a little bit off, the other three is there to bring that motherfucker right back. Yeah. And those are my wife and my two kids. That's how they are with me. Like, if they see, all right, okay, all right, Dad's going this way. All right, everybody, move to the left.
Yeah.
Because he's moving right. Move to the left. Come this way, Dad. And then they're the ones that just stay on track, motherfucker. Stop losing crazy. And then it's because it happens. Like, I feed into stupid shit, and sometimes I let my mind take over, and I create half the stuff that happens on my page. So the creative process of me sitting here thinking of visual things to put out there that is going to be pleasing to the eye, and it all just takes time, and it's like I have to be in a certain spot to get to that mindset, and to have the support like that to give me that time to really get into that space that I need to do what I do. It's an amazing fucking feeling, bro.
Yeah. No,
and that's why I think we should do something like that, because not everybody's gonna have a support system like that, and I feel like we have to be that support system in a way, in some way.
And maybe that's why, like, in the heart of hearts, like we straight up vibe, man. Like that's why we have similar like callings to help others, man, because it's like we're very fortunate to have that home base solid and set.
Right.
And it's just like a lot of people don't, and then if you don't have that, you're just out here floating like on your own, and that's hard as shit.
That's hard,
shit.
Bro.
That's hard. I don't know if I could do that. If I could go back, let's say go back, and I not have my support system, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing this.
I definitely would. I would have not even been 11 years sober. I would have been dead. I would have been gone. My wife was like the reason I started. My wife and my kids were the reason why I started to get sober. And then I didn't truly understand it until I started to do it for myself. Yep. Once I learned, but she gave me the strength. My kids, my wife, they gave me the strength to like, yo, you need to do it for you. You can't just do everything for us because you've done enough. Yep. You need to start focusing on you and then get yourself right. And then they gave me that time.
Massive advice. You got to do it for you. Like, you got to do it for you. You do it for someone else, it won't stick, right? You do it for you. Yeah, that's different. That's different for sure,
because now you want to get better for you. Because it don't matter if your wife leaves, because it was up to a point. I didn't know if me and my wife's relationship was going to go back to the way it was. I didn't know we were going to get a divorce. I didn't know any of this. But I worked at it. I worked on myself. And the only way that it worked is when I started working on myself. Didn't work any other time. Yeah. So that's what we have to keep on pushing that note. That's why I had the vibe recovery session and all that other stuff. To try to, we need that positive works, guys. It does. Yeah. The positivity does work. If you put it out there, it comes at you tenfold. Like, look at my little story. Like, that should show you. There was many times that none of this should have ever happened, but it came. Good can always come back. Negative will never come back if you're pushing up positive. But negative will never come back, and it'll hit you, but you'll know how to dodge that shit. You'll know how to fight any of that negative bullshit that comes your way, because if you're living with positive in your heart, that negative shit ain't gonna bother you.
Yep. Facts.
You're gonna look at this shit like it's dumb, like what it is.
Dude, yeah. Can you? I know we're live. I actually hear my son calling me. For real quick, can you guys give me like 1 second? This is
bro, do what you gotta do, bro. We chilling, man. Go,
dude. Give me a sec, guys. I apologize.
Bring me back a beer. Bring me back a beer, bro.
Got you. Anyone want anything else?
A bag of chips and some dip. I want some guacamole.
Guacamole. I think we got some stuff left, but give me a second. Real life calls,
and garlic. Go.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good, bro. What's good, everybody? I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast. How's everybody doing? Let me go see who's in the chat. Me and Daniel are having a great convo. Carly, what's up? Carly, what's going on? Janet, what's popping? Blue, my guy Blue. Imperfectly Elsie, what is popping? Tone Deaf, I saw you here earlier. What's going on, my brother? I don't know if he's still here or not. Mystic Dawn, what's up? Cosmic Pixie, what's popping? Oh, hey, hello, sir. Remember, I still got to talk to you a little bit later after this. I'm losing my fucking voice. I already hear that in Morals reactions. You're going to get deep voice, Sexy Ray. Let's get it on. Achoo!
Hey, sorry. Sorry. You know what, though? I mean, that's just part of real life, right? It's just real life. You know, That's, I'll tell you what, the one thing that I will never, I always told my family, this is the one promise while I'm doing YouTube, while I'm on this side, where when I'm in a recording studio, like recording something, I will always have time for my family. You know, like this is like, even when I was doing this full time, right? I'm like, don't ever feel bad about interrupting, because I'm doing this so I could be here.
Yes. I tell that to my wife all the time. I'm like, don't think that even in the middle of me recording a fucking reaction, you guys cannot open that door and interrupt me, because you're the reason why I'm able to do this. So that door will never be locked. So it's now, if it's somebody else that I'll fucking know, they better wait until I'm fucking done. I'm not gonna stop my job because you wanna talk to me about my fucking sunflowers that are dying in the front of the yard. Get the fuck out my face with that bullshit. Yeah. And like, I ain't got time for that shit. Yeah. But like, no, but definitely that's a fact.
Yeah, no, you just it's crazy, man. To have this opportunity to just do this is just nuts, man. I still can't wrap my head around it. I've done this for 4 freaking years, man, and it's still mind blowing. It's mind blowing as today as it was the first time, you know. And it's crazy, like you said, like you're bringing like different. We're still co-workers, even though niches are different, right? And I love that. That's what makes YouTube awesome. That's what makes this place so epic. Is like
if I limit my music intake on YouTube of what I react to, if I limit that, I'm limiting the connections that I can have with other content creators. Because how am I going to talk to somebody that only does metal if I knew nothing about metal? Yeah. So I have to dabble into metal. I have to learn about a new genre. How am I going to have a conversation with somebody about music, let's say country music, if I don't listen to country music? I need to start listening to country music so I could be in that conversation.
Yeah. It's like instantly, especially like with music reactions, man, it just expanded my mind so much. Like, I don't think I wouldn't ever call myself like closed-minded at all. Like, you have your bag, you have your thing that you vibe with, that you grew up listening to, like primarily, right? But it's so exciting now, like hearing all this different music that you normally would never listen to, and it just so much of it exists out there. And it's so interesting.
It's crazy, bro.
I thought for the longest time I knew what I was talking about when I was like listening to music. I was like, oh man, I know so much music. I know so many different things. Man, I didn't know shit. There's so much music out there.
That's exactly how I felt. I thought I was the bee's knees of hip hop. Oh, I thought I knew everything. I told my son, if anybody gonna tell you anything about hip hop, you come to me first, because I know everything. And then I started to go watch reaction channels. And then when I started to see reaction channels, even before I started reacting, I was just like, I don't know shit. I know nothing. Like, oh my God. And then I got into it, and then I started to see independent rappers. I didn't know nothing about no fucking independent. What? And then I started to see all these from different countries and different genres. And I'm like, oh my, the amount of music that is out there. I'm like, oh, being a reactor is going to be easy. I got content for days.
Forever, dude.
It's so much music out there.
And you know what's funny? It's like, you think like these guys, let's say like you would think they're like small, right? Or whoever it is. You're like, oh, okay, I've never heard about them. They could be huge. They could be massive. You know how like you have some of these like, how could you never have heard about this? Like I don't know. It's actually perplexing to have these people that we react to. You're like, I've never heard them, and they have these numbers that are just staggering,
crazy numbers, like, bro. And I'm just, I sit there and like, how did this never ran across my timeline ever? Like it's crazy how the algorithm works. The algorithm only is gonna put exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Yeah, man.
Because if I don't put UK rapper, I'm never gonna find Red. If I don't put Scotland growl singer, I'm not gonna find Ginger. If I don't go out there and really expand my music, dude, there's so much music that I told my son, I was like, I don't think I could go a year and I can listen to a new song every single fucking day.
Yep.
That I've never heard. That's how much music is out there.
It's staggering, dude. And I love it.
Crazy.
I love it because, you know, I still feel like, you know, music is the universal language. It brings us all together, man. And I love that. And that's like at that core, that's what makes it so awesome.
Because music is passion.
So yeah.
Music, it leaves you no choice but to talk about your feelings. And then once you start opening about your feelings, and chances are we're all human, so we're all going to eventually have that moment that we felt the same way. So we all going to have that connection because it's all about that energy. And like if we don't have that, it's not going to work.
And it's huge when someone shares that moment with you. It's like, hey, listen, this like your first bunch of I would say requests, right? It's like, here, this artist, this person, this song changed my life. And you're like, what? That's a huge moment. And you're like, you want me to react to that? And then they don't listen. To be honest, 99.9% of people don't request shit quality stuff. They're like, it's pretty solid most of the time. And just because of that, just because of paying attention to like requests and stuff and just being open-minded, that's the thing that I wish.
That's the key.
That's the if my channel started in another year, another time, another phase of my life, I don't think I would be so open to music as I am now. You know? And just that, listening to all these different genres, man, has helped me so much. Just like fulfilled, because music is medicine, you know. I feel like, and you listen to all these different genres and you see how massive the world is and how like varying people's tastes are. It's so healing to see, like, man, this is amazing that people in other countries, like, I don't even have to know what the hell you're saying, but you're saying it very nice.
How did you react when you found out there was people in like other countries watching your shit, like, and like loving you for doing what you do?
I didn't know that existed.
I didn't know that. I was like, it was weird, what? Bro. To reach for my brain to try to fathom that I was able to connect with somebody that far away in the beginning was amazing. I was just like, what? You're from where? You mean you're not from down the street?
Yeah.
You're not from down the block? Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm from Ireland. I love your stuff. Ireland?
Like, what? That's not past
that's 11.
You know, like, Jesus. You know, it humbled me, and it terrified me equally, because it's like, oh, you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. You never know who's seeing you for the first time. You know, even though your community sees you every day, there are people tuning into you for the very first time every day. And that's huge. That's huge.
That's 100%, bro. And I have to keep on reminding myself that. And I want every single reactor that is listening to please understand that every day your page does grow. You may not see it grow as fast as you. It's growing though. And every day you're gonna have that one subscriber that subscribe that day, and they have to be known. Hey, I'm here. This is what we do. They have to know who you are. So always, it's easier just being you, just being who you are, because that translates no matter what country they live in, what language they speak. Yeah. It translates.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing to know that one day, let's say if I go to fucking Ireland, I might run into somebody that's gonna say, hey, let's have a drink. I love your video. I'm just like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I know someone in Ireland. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, it's fucking nuts, bro.
Like never in a million years.
I am the simplest motherfucker that you can make happy, bro. I am so simple to make happy. Little things like that is what I live for. It's just knowing that is like dope to me.
It's crazy. It's just like that. Because in what world would you ever like have something in common or meet that person in Ireland? Your paths would never meant to cross. You know, it's crazy to me. It's like
it's
cool.
It's
shit.
Fucking wild, and it's still wild till this day. It's still wild.
Yeah,
somebody said, "Hey, showing love from Abu Dhabi," and I said, "What? Abu where? Oh no, that's far. Like what? Like, I didn't even know my shit reached that far, bro. Like that's crazy. But it always amazes me. But like that's why I tell them I'm a simple dude. I'm a simple dude to make happy, bro. I don't need that much. You could tell me you from fucking Jupiter. Forget about it. You want me to lose my mind? Tell me you're an alien for real. Yeah. Oh boy, I'll go crazy.
Right? Even if you're like from fucking Kansas, I'm like, no way. Never met anyone from Kansas. Like
I heard. I don't know. Sometimes when somebody said every time they tell me they're from LA, I'm just like, you don't know who they are. LA is big, and there's a lot of like content creator, like management and shit to be looking at. Like, who are you? Because that scares the shit out of me. Like, I don't know who's watching, and it's always in my head that you don't know who's watching, and you always have to everything you say, it always has to come out in a way like you can't blatantly go crazy.
I get
because you don't know who's gonna, and people are nuts. Let's keep that 100. People are fucking crazy, bro. And any little thing you say is going to piss somebody off. Facts. But you never know how far you pissed that. Maybe that person had a bad fucking day. Yeah. And it always runs on my mind, but at the same time, I'm like, am I gonna jeopardize my voice?
Yeah.
Because somebody's sensitive about what I'm saying.
But you're right though. You can't live with that fear though. But it does reside.
It does
in the back
in your head.
Like,
always.
In my mind, I'm like, listen. If it was just me solo dolo out here, like worst, you know what I mean? Like I don't care.
Right. That's different when you have responsibilities, bro.
Yeah, but when there's like a baby at home, you have a wife, and you're like
scary.
Like you don't let it control you. You try not to let it control you, but we would be absolute fools, especially us being family men, not to have family forefront and safety forefront. So that's why that's why I'm like Miss Vibe. They don't understand how much Miss Vibe is really taming me. They don't understand that. They don't get. They think I'm already wild because the shit that I say. They don't understand that she has tamed me. Not because if I didn't have nothing, no kid, no wife, I'm a single man. Not even an ex-wife and kids that I don't live with. I don't have nothing. If I was completely, oh no, things are gonna be crazy. This camera right here, I'm gonna piss a lot of people to fuck off. Because I'm not gonna give a shit. Like, what you gonna do to me? Because if you see me on sitelight.com, I'll get locked up and I'll wait to see the judge, and I'm gonna tell the judge exactly what the fuck happened. And it is what it is. If I gotta do fucking time, then I gotta do time. But I know that my message gotta cross when you are in the hospital breathing from a tube. So I'm good. Dude, I mean, I'm telling you, the family keeps everyone safe.
And they keep and hooray for them.
Yeah.
To be strong women to keep us exactly where the fuck we need to be at.
Yeah.
It doesn't take it. You can't do it if you're a weak woman, and that's it. Let's keep that 100.
Yeah.
You cannot be a content creator and your wife has to be like that one. she has to be for real down for it.
Yeah, talk about putting people through it. Like the wife or significant other of a content creator, bro.
Shit.
Immediate sainthood. Immediate sainthood. Like, holy
That's
shit.
why like people like I had a couple of comments. I don't know if you ever gotten this because I don't know how much you show of your family to the public. But you know, they know my wife and they know my kids, and they, you know, there are some comments that I do hear sometimes about like me being pussy whooped because like I'm showing like what my wife says goes type shit, and I'm like, why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah,
like
what?
I live with her.
Yeah, I sleep next.
Do you understand?
You know what I mean? Like,
do you? Are you stupid? So you not married? Oh, yeah, you don't understand. That's you don't get it. Oh, okay. You don't get how it works. Oh, you just free dicking it. That's what you're doing. You don't even give a shit about nothing. Okay, I get it. You're not married, so you don't understand, nigga. I sleep there.
Yeah.
If I go out of pocket like a moron to try to man up on my wife, who does that? That's weird shit, bro.
You're not.
That's weird shit.
You're not waking up tomorrow.
Like, yeah, on camera, I'm gonna be like, yeah, what the fuck you talking about, girl? Just to show that I'm a macho man. But then when that camera's off, this macho man is sleeping in the yard with the dog.
And that's for your safety, because you don't want to be sleeping under the same roof.
No, I'm leaving. I know exactly what I did, and I'm gonna go in there, grab my pillow, and grab my blanket. Babe, I'm sorry, and we'll talk about it in the morning when you're not pissed. And then I'm gonna go outside in the trampoline, and I'm gonna sleep in the trampoline. There you go. And whatever happens, happens. I might get fucked by a fox, but it is what it is, bro. That is what it is, man.
Yeah, that is right, man. You were out there in fucking Jurassic Park, bro. You couldn't pay me enough. Dude.
Oh my god.
Oh god, man.
But it's just a wonderful thing, bro. It's like this is the moment right now that we're gonna cherish because it's the grind. And I always, even when I was back in New York, that's the one thing that I loved. Not exactly the money that I made, it was just the actual grind. I thrive when I'm in deadlines. I thrive when I'm at my lowest point. Yeah. When the pressure's on me and everything, that's when I do the best fucking material. That's when I do the best fucking reactions. Yep. So like, I'm not scared of the grind. Like I would like to stay in the grind because that's where I feel more comfortable. Mm-hmm. Because once you in your mind say, I'm the shit, I could chill now. Or your real supporters are gone. Yeah. Say bye because they already saw what you are. Yep. So no, I like to stay in the grind area because it keeps me hungry, it keeps me humble, it keeps me in the lane that I need to stay at. Because I mean, I recommend that to all content creators to be that way because the other way is so hard.
Yeah, man. It honestly, it leaves a bad taste in everyone's mouth, man. It really does. You know, it really does. If you're a content creator, you got to be truthful. You got to be truthful to who you are and what you're doing. Because if you're not, and that's not sustainable. And then what's going to happen is that sets a precedence to that person that vibes with you to realize they're two-faced. Well, guess what? Who else is? You know, and then you get these cynical ass motherfuckers in everyone's community, and it's just then you get these nomadic trolls that just hop in from community to community, and it's just like. You don't need that.
Those are the ones that are easy to point out though. Those are the easy ones. Those are the ones that I have fun with. Those are the ones that I troll with, and I make them really realize how stupid what they said really was. Yeah. And if you don't like, I understand it. A lot of people tell us like, don't pay mind to the hate. It is like, no, it's not that we're. I get how it is. You think it's paying mind to it. I don't see it as paying mind to it. I see it as proving a fucking point. Yeah. Like, bro, this is how I have fun with you. You're a little bleep of my day. You're not even a bleep. You're not even in my radar. But I'm gonna show you that much, and then I'm just gonna make you look as dumb as what you really are.
Yeah.
And if you want to get mad about that, then you should have never put it in my comment section in the first place. I never forced you to put that in there. You chose to put that public. So I'm showing you. I'm just showing the people what you said.
Well, and this is this is something you pointed out too. And this is, I think we're circling back, but your community hops on it before you get to it. You know what I mean? Like, you guys police yourselves, and that's to me, that's.
But your community, your community is as strong.
Yeah, for sure, man. Bro. All right. I don't know if I want to get on the soapbox. I don't know how much time we
got. Okay, this is the whole point. The whole point is for you to be on the nigga.
Look. So recently, we talked about this. Here I am. Hey guys, look. So I had my channel privated, right? And ever since that moment, all the videos, all algorithms, every little bit of data, right, pushing my channel forward died. So it's almost like, unless you're like the ride or die OG, you didn't know what the hell happened, and all the videos are gone, right? So that was a majority of the community, right? Just because. And bro, getting private, it reset my whole channel, dude. I went from reacting 6 videos a day, straight up, like, I love this is it, to being gut punched. And that moment was a defining moment where I was like, okay, let me take a step back and let's see what this can become. How do I shift? Because there's no way I have the time, especially now, to match that pace of what it took to rebuild, and because that's a lot of time in. And it's just like, it's tough when there's zero algorithm, no eyes on you. Pretty much, if you're like, oh, listen, my grandfather just started a YouTube channel, you're like, me, like, same level. Like, that's how many people we're reaching. And so that really reset my mental and how I approached getting it. And I've noticed such a dramatic shift in just involvement within the community. Like how that little blip took 2 years to build up to 1 month of non-existence to reset everything. And so that's why I'm like, okay, that's why I'm advocating for everyone to support original content. You know, follow your favorite content creators' other pages. Don't just stick on their main. Let's say if they're a music reaction page, but let's say they have something else, right? Go check that out. Go support their other things. You know, because it means the world. That engagement's hard, right? And yeah, I get wrapped up in my own head when I talk about it, because I get so pissed off, because I'm just,
bro, this is the whole point of it.
How does it happen? How does, like, a whole channel just get Thanos overnight? Like, did someone forget the human sacrifice at YouTube headquarters? How does it work? So anyway, I was just so upset, so discouraged. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this as an L, you know, like, we're going to start from scratch, we're start from zero, but we're going to start it my way. And that's where we started inviting a lot of these.
See, but that right there says more about you than anything. Like, you didn't let it just keep you down. That could have destroyed a lot of fucking people. A lot of people would have just said, "That's it, I'm done." But you said, "Nah, I'm not done. I have to." You kept on because you have a dream. You have a vision, and you're not gonna let a takedown like that is a bad blow, bro. That is a horrible blow. And to overcome that blow and then still come in here positive as fuck, wanting to just help as much as you can, that says a lot more about you than as a person than anything else.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's just I feel like my crazy ass journey is a cautionary tale. You know? And I'll tell, I'm a big advocate. Hey, listen, have your channel, have your community for sure, but don't forget to have something else. Have another channel, another maybe just a just in case, an oh shit channel, right?
Right.
Because those oh shit channels saved my sanity when I was going nuts. So if you're a content creator and you're like, hey, I love the music reactions, I'm gonna stick with music reactions. Fucking yeah, do that. Do that. But also
try some other shit.
Try some other shit. Because with the way I feel like with the way shit's going now, we're already fighting an uphill battle. We're already fighting an uphill battle trying to get videos out, right? Why not have something else where you can still tap into the awesome community that you're a part of, that you guys created together, just somewhere else? I mean, you've done a lot of good within your community, and I see the love that's shared with everyone on your channel, and it's just like, that would be awesome, just in case we have this here,
Right. And it's very important. That's very, very fucking important. And like I said, like, kudos to you, bro. Like, 'cause that I can't sit here and even put that in my mind.
Don't do that.
I can't even think like that, because that is my fear. When I first heard you say that, I said, in my heart, oh God, please no.
Yeah.
Please no, do not no. I didn't even think that was a thing. And I was like, now these motherfuckers are just blind sniping? I can't do no blind sniping situation.
Like, because there's no defense, man.
What's the defense on a blind snipe?
If you guys are like, hey, could be copyright strikes, no communication. No, nothing like that. There's no form of communication, no nothing. The only people that notified me that something was wrong with my channel was one, it asked me to create a channel when I logged in, and two, the members of the channel were the first ones that figured out what was going on before I did. So it was crazy.
Well,
and there's no like human element to YouTube, like up. You have to be in a certain bracket to get a human person at YouTube. I mean, I don't think I'm even our.
You have to be married to Mr. U.
Yeah, pretty much.
In order for you to get access to anybody human on YouTube to fucking help you.
Yeah.
It's tutorials. That's the only thing that helps me in anything to figure any of this shit out. Is just find the right tutorial. Watch 80 tutorials to find the one that's going to give you the right answer.
Yeah.
And then go that way. And then try to remember what you did that gave you that issue the first time, so you won't fucking do it again. Yeah. And then give it down the line. I try to be as good as possible with other content creators on, hey, don't do this, because if you do this might happen.
Yeah.
Like I told everybody, if you go live stream and you let a song play for a long time without pausing, that is an automatic warning they're going to give you. Your channel will be shut down for 24 hours. Yeah. You can't do shit. That's the warning. That warning's going to stay for 3 months. That's your probation period. If it happens again, you're automatically getting a strike on your channel. Not a if or maybe. You will get a strike.
That's crazy.
And I wish a nigga would try to appeal it, because if you try to appeal it, you might get 2 of these motherfuckers back to back.
Bro, yeah. And then once you get 2, talk about being afraid. Talk about
2 strikes. 2 strikes to me. I already got a game plan for 2 strikes. 2 strikes, I'm knocking down my Patreon to 1 tier. I'm gonna make a $1 tier, 1 tier, and I'm doing all my reactions on Patreon. That's my game plan.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring it down so everybody that can afford $1 a month could just come and see my reactions if they really. I'm not expecting everyone, but if I get enough people to pay $1 a month for all my reactions, whether it be music, my home life, everything, you're gonna get on that for $1 a month.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna make it that easy. And let's fucking go. and I'll just post on Patreon the rest of my fucking life.
Dude, that to me was the path I thought I was eventually gonna hit. Is like the two strikes, pretty much live in fear, right? Until that shit starts falling off. Doesn't it fall off like what, after 3 months? Is it a quarter?
After 3 months, I think it's every quarter it falls off.
Well, I think every quarter falls off. Like by the date it was accrued, right? So it's like a running 3 months.
Yeah, running 3 months.
Okay. So yeah, so it's see, that's terrifying, man.
It is terrifying.
And then you have to change the dynamic of everything.
Bro. Right now, I'm literally in the midst of my 30-day. My 90-day. I have a 90-day probation period. So right now, I'm in the not even in the middle of it. So guess what? If I go and do a live stream and I play music and I let a song play completely through, that's another strike. That's not a warning no more. It's the same shit.
2. Are you in 2?
That's 2. I'm on 1.
Oh,
and when I'm on 2, I might right now just bring everything down to $1. I don't know, bro, because now I'm scaring myself because I'm like, oh my god, but it's about learning. I learned what I couldn't do, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do all my music live reactions on Twitch. Yep. It is what it is, because at this point I'm not gonna risk it. I worked too hard in this fucking channel to risk that.
How do you like Twitch? I love it. I was never
I love it.
Twitch guy.
I in the beginning it was weird, but then after a couple of live streams that I've done, I love my Twitch live streams. It's all new. It's like I'm doing it's like I'm in a new building at work. Okay. That's the best way that I can explain it. It's like I'm going into a new, like I worked for Verizon, now I'm going to the Sprint building.
It's interesting. It's interesting to me how and YouTube hasn't pushed back because of Twitch, right? They haven't, you can drop Twitch links. Because I'll tell you one thing I've realized. This site right here that I have spelled out right here, don't say that. Don't say that on YouTube.
I can't see it.
It starts with a R, rhymes with Bumble. And Bumble. Yeah, so I put that on my military channel, right? Didn't like that. That was a quick way to get noticed for the wrong reasons.
Well, did you see the commercial that Rumble did for YouTube?
No, I haven't.
YouTube don't like that. YouTube don't like that shit. So there's a guy dressed up in the Rumble icon, and then there's a guy dressed up in the YouTube icon, and then they keep on saying why they're better than YouTube, and they're making the YouTube guy look like shit, and that's their promo. And I saw it, I was like, that's fucking genius, bro. Yeah. Like, that's the smartest shit in the world.
That's awesome.
Like, by getting all of YouTube's faults and just preying on it. That's their promo.
Love it.
And I'm just like, that's fucking amazing. That's amazing promo. That's why you mentioned that word here a lot.
Yeah.
YouTube gonna catch on to that shit.
It won't fly, and I'm proof in the pudding for that, man. For real, man. And it's funny, like you have different platforms that play well with YouTube. Like the Patreon and the Twitches. And I wish I would have gone Twitch instead of the green site. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I brought that up. Yeah, the green site is crazy.
Yeah,
man. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not bringing that into your house, man. So
look at brother. Like at any moment, I'm waiting for that next foot to drop, bro, because I know they haven't seen all my videos.
Yeah,
I know they haven't gone through all my shit to find anything because I've said a lot. And the problem is that if any of this takes me to court, I'm like, I don't even remember saying that shit.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I was high.
Yeah. Right.
Like, I talk crazy when I'm high. I don't know about you, but I do. And it is what it is, brother. If you want to take what I said, I'll take the penalty. What it is, man. I don't know what you want me to do, bro. I was lit out my ass. MGK album reaction. That's coming next week.
Ooh, nice.
Somebody asked in the comments.
Was that this week? I don't know. I'm not.
Las Americanas, or is that the name of the album? I know he just dropped a new one.
Hmm.
and I'm gonna do an album review on that one. Like, album reviews are fun, bro. Have you ever done album reviews before?
I would say only one. Only one, and that was on the other channel. I would say, yeah.
Did you like it?
I did. I liked it because I was there. I was like, I cleared out my schedule for everything else. Right? No, there was no other bands. I was like, this is it. I'm in this bag until the end of the album, and it was nice. And that was nice. Just not having to worry about getting to another video. Like, we're here. This is home for the next hour and a half, and let's talk about it.
Right.
Well, I do like that.
It's so to me, I think it feels like more of a party. Like we're having like a listening party.
Like a listening party. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the kind of vibe that I get out when I do mine. It's just it's like we're all hanging out. There's a lot of people that literally. It was so surprising to me to find out there are people that do not listen to a new album because they know that I'm going to react to it.
That's cool.
And they want to listen to it with me the first time because they want to wild out with me. So I'm just like that. It's like that is the dopest thing in the world to me. I love album reviews. Like I'm doing an XG one. It's not really an album, but they have the XG series. So I like to go live when I do those because you know it's just a nice time getting to know the girls, getting to know their, the behind the scenes of their music and stuff. So I do that. So I have one of those. So it's just all those things. It builds the community, first of all, closer. It starts merging communities together. Yeah. And that's where I noticed the most. And I plead to a lot of content creators, do these album reviews because there's a lot of people that follow you for one artist that will just jump on the live because you're on. And they just want to say what's up because they never catch you on a live. Yeah. And they followed you for one artist, but then now they're hearing, oh shit, who's this person he's listening to? And boom, now these communities are starting to merge together. Yeah. And that's when you start getting this big, huge, like there's people in the Vibe game that are Creek Squad, Renegade, people from Alacam Homes Camp, Hangover Gang, people that follow Dax, people that follow M, people that follow MGK, ESTianites, all these motherfuckers. But they're all Vibe Gang. Like when they're here, they're here. And it's just to see that transformation, to see that just fucking happen, it's just like it's addictive.
And I want to say this, maybe an unpopular opinion, maybe popular opinion. I find it easier to sit and absorb an artist's full catalog one time. Not full catalog. I'm sorry. Album one time, then piece it up together and compartmentalize it in different moments. Like I love to just.
I get it. I agree, but I disagree.
Okay.
I like to take an album and really I prefer to take an album. Let me say it that way. I prefer to take an album and break it down song by song by song because I want to, the amount of time that the artist gave to that song, I want to give it that same amount of time.
Oh, so try to match it. You're doing a track a live or track a video? No. There's the lives that I'm doing. I love doing the live streams is what I'm saying. I love doing the live streams. The live streams are so much fun and it feels, I connect with the fan bases. I prefer breaking the albums down one song at a time because for the music, for just the artist part of it to focus on just the artist more, is there when you're in a live stream, you're focusing on the chat, you're having conversations. I love it because of the vibe that it gives. It's like a listening party. People are smoking up, they're drinking. It rocks. It's just fun. Yeah. But when I take an album and say, you know what, this one I want to kind of break it down little by little, and just do one reaction at a time, those mean more to me because I'm taking the time with that artist at that point, and I'm really focusing on each song and really giving it the time that it deserves. So I love doing it, but I can't beat the euphoria of being
in a chat with fucking 50, 60 people wilding out, having the time of our lives. Like, that's fun shit right there too, man. So it's hard. It's hard to kind of choose, but I see what you're saying, though.
It's interesting. Like, well, maybe, see, for me, like, I was getting requested to react to a band at a certain concert for a certain song, and then a band, the same band, different concert, different song. So I was like, I'm like piecing up this weird mosaic of the band, which I love. That's when I was like, you know what? Let's just react to the whole concert. That way I have that whole moment. Because it's like, for them, it's like, it's a great concert, great moment. But man, you compile that with the rest of the concert, you get the vibe all behind it, and it's more intense. And I didn't know if that carried over when if it's similar to like an album breakdown. Like,
I've tried both. I've tried both when it comes to concerts. I've done concerts live, and I've done concerts on just a recording, like just me recording a concert and just putting up a 2-hour video. Like, I'm not shy to upload a fucking long video. I'll tell you what, I don't give a fuck about none of that. That is called good TV, buddy. Ain't nobody watching TGIF and waiting for a fucking 10-minute show. They want about a 30. They want to see Steve Urkel get fucked up somehow, some way. So that takes about 30 to 45 minutes. So relax, have some patience. I promise you, we're gonna listen to the whole fucking song. And why the fuck are you coming over here to listen to a full song through and through? I'm not the fucking artist, you fuck. Go to the artist and listen to the artist. Like make it make fucking sense, Daniel.
Dude, bro, that is one of the things. Like, if I pause too much or not pause too much, I'm pretty positive we can access this video from the same place, and you don't have to see my fucking face. Like, do it.
It sucks. It's an ongoing thing, because when you zig, you should have zagged, and when you should, and then it comes to a point where I went like this. I'm just gonna do what I want. How about that? I'm just gonna do what I want, and I'm not. That's the moment that it starts to be fun, because now you control with them, because you're not gonna take anything personal. So that's the fun moment, because now you're like, okay, now I get it. Oh, I can't make everybody happy. That's what I was trying to do, was make everybody happy.
And different people get to that moment at different times, for sure.
Exactly.
But, it's kind of like, how fast are you going to get there? How fast are you going to get there? What's your number you hit before you kind of like, hey, there's no you'll know at some point in your career on YouTube as a content creator who the real ones are, and it's consistency. Yeah, like everything else, it's consistency. Whoever's consistently in the chat, whoever's consistently in the comment section, whoever's consistently in anything that you do, they're right there with you. Those are the ones you're doing it for. Yeah.
Everyone else that is not about that, then I don't need it. Is what it is, bro.
Yep.
But like, and I know there's a lot of lurkers. I have a lot of lurkers. They just watch video. They just watch it. They subscribe. They like, and they just watch. They don't comment. They don't. I get a lot of that, because they're like, I'm just enjoying the show. That's all. I'm over here just enjoying the show. And majority of my fan base is like that. They just enjoy the show, and they give that like, and that I'm fine. Like, if you don't want to be in the midst of the crazy, I get it. Yeah. I get it. Trust me, I understand, because it's not for everybody. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but we make it look fun.
Yeah. Dude, I'll tell you what, man. The crazy is what drew me in, man. The crazy is what introduced me to your channel and your community a long time ago. You know what I mean? And I was just like, yeah, this dude's going places. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. A lot of the people that we started out with aren't there anymore.
Yeah.
It's interesting. There's a lot of.
I'm liking the new school, though. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the new school reactors that have been coming through, but these new school reactors, these ones that are like at 7,000, 8,000, they're good, boy. They are really fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they learned from all of our landmines that we stepped on, bro. Like, we were out there in the Wild West.
Dude, it was serious. Like when I know because me and you started at the same time, and I know you felt it when it was the pressure was on, and it was like you said, it was a wild west. We were shooting from the fucking head. We were just going crazy, and now it's just like I feel comfortable with the new reactors that are coming out because they're all have the same mindset. The morals are, like I said, we're all connected morally the same way. The same mindset of, hey, I'm just here to listen to music and have fun, bro. Don't take everything I say to the fucking heart. Like that's what I think. I'm not telling you, hey, come and subscribe. And the minute you hit that subscribe button, you have to think the same way I think. Because if not, you're a horrible person. I'm not saying I don't give a fuck about what you think.
And that comes off the back of a lot of others. You know what I mean? Like that mentality comes off the back of seeing someone they thought was one way and it turned out another way, or someone that's not there anymore because of yada yada yada. You know, it's like we've laid out a good game plan. You know,
we have because
we're the minesweepers of YouTube, bro.
The minesweepers of YouTube.
Like that's what we did.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. The not that I'm still in the midst of the come up. I'm not at the up. Yeah, I'm still in the midst of it. But I wouldn't change nothing. No. Not one of it. Not one thing of it, because it was at the end of the day it was still fun as fuck.
It was a Wild West, bro, for sure. And it was like, man, we had the best shootouts out there. Like we earned our scars. That's for damn sure. No one knew what the hell was going on. We just jumped out of that plane. We're like, yeah, I guess we'll land at some point.
At some point, we're gonna land.
We're either gonna be wiser or canceled. Because that was
that
was a plague going around, man.
Oh man, and it's like I'm still surprised that my channel's still up with that, because I'm still kind of I'm still kind of unfiltered. And it's just like one of those things. Like one of these days, I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna cross the fucking line, and these niggas will be like, "Yo, hey,"
but
that's it.
My thing is, I respect you, your community, your channel, because you stand on business. You stand on what you believe. You don't backtrack, and that's something that's something I respect. Because hey, listen, you're putting out. You know what you're putting out. I don't think there's like, even though you're out there high energy, you know what you're saying, you know what you're leaving out there, you know, and the fact that you back up everything you say, that's and whether you're right or wrong, you back it up, and I respect that. I like listen. I will.
You go ask all my subscribers how many times they'll be like, you know what? I was absolutely wrong on that one. I was way off the point that it's not even funny, but it's just like. If you can't accept your fuck ups, and just make fun of it, because that's what I do now. Instead of me saying, "Oh man, I fucked up," and dwelling on it, admit it. It's fun. It's fun when you admit your fuck ups, because the fuck you expect? I'm fucking human, just like you. I'm a fuck up, bro. Like I'm not.
And it's a reaction. It's like the first time you ever see said piece of entertainment. Like, dude, yeah. But. Anyway, I love that. I love that though. I respect you and your channel, man, because of that. Just like if there was just one thing about you that I knew that just would draw me to this channel, is that. Like, he says this, but he means this. Like, that's the dude. That's like, you need real out here in this world of fake and all this crazy shit. Like, I don't care if I agree with you, but the fact that I know who you are right off the rip.
And you know what? I felt that about you when you invited me to go on your page, right off rip, because you gave me the exact same fucking vibe, like the energy. Like I said, I feed off energy and I understand energy, because if I didn't, I'm gonna be 100 with you. You would not be up in my page right now. If I didn't feel that energy that me and you had at the first one, and I think we pretty much matched it with this one.
Yeah.
Because it's already 3 hours and we're here.
Holy shit. Man.
And so because of that, because it's like you have to be 100% when you're doing this shit.
Yeah.
You just can't try to be nothing that you're not.
No.
And it's easier with a community that is not afraid to be who they are either.
That's very true too. I think you nailed it. You nailed it.
You tend to mimic what's around you.
Yep.
So when people are normally themselves, it's kind of hard to mimic everybody when they're being completely different people. So you have no choice but to be you. And that's why my community, we're ADHD gang all the fucking way. We could sit down in a group chat and have a conversation. That conversation is going to change it 15 times in that conversation. Because that's just who the fuck we are.
Yeah.
And we're not ashamed to be who the fuck we are. We're not ashamed about any of the fucking things that happen because we understand life sucks sometimes and you have to make the best of it.
You gotta
we can't just sit here. We can't sit here. We can't sit here and complain about everything.
Yeah.
That's tiring. That's tiring, bro.
You're no fun at parties if you complain about it too much.
No, man. If I'm in a party and somebody gives me soup, I'm not going to be mad because soup is fucking amazing.
Yep.
So, but people are, did you see what they did? With their nose up in the air like you any better. Like, calm the fuck down. Relax. I'm not better than you are and you're not better than me. So let's just chill.
Yeah, man. I've been served some soup in some very hot places. Like, surprisingly hot places that would never associate with soup. Like 99 degree weather, and here's a bowl of sopa, and I'm like, what? Like I'm dying. I don't want to cook inside.
I'm in the Dominican Republic. My grandmother give me a big ass bowl of soup. I'm like, lady, do you understand that my head's already has steam?
Yeah, I'm gonna die. Like, but you're like, you can't. You gotta eat the soup. You gotta.
And she, you better go. You have to drink it. And I'm like, I'm dying. I need water. Did you get water after the soup?
Yeah. 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 You're right. Right, bro. That's like honestly. Oh man. Like south of the equator. You're like humid as shit, hot as shit. Here's a bowl of soup with literally everything in it, made with love. Also, you might have an hallucination of the devil because it's that hot. It's like, what are you doing giving me boiling water?
The solution of the devil is crazy,
like,
bro.
Just like I'm about to see things because I'm dehydrated.
Right.
And I got this steaming bowl of soup.
I remember I went to DR. I forgot how old I was. I went a lot when I was a kid. My dad took me over there for summer vacation a lot. And I forgot how old I was, but I remember it was like a hot day.
Yeah.
Like I woke up and I said, oh, so I died and I'm in hell. That's exactly what the fuck just happened. Because it was like sweat all over the bed, all over my clothes, all over everything. My grandmother's in the kitchen. She says, come and eat breakfast. I was like, lady, I can't even walk.
Yeah.
Because I'm stuck to the bed of the sweat. And her plastic ass fucking sheets that she puts around.
Yep.
Like, I don't understand that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you with plastic everywhere?
I can't. Yeah, I can't.
And then I go there, and then she gives me a bowl of rice, beans, chicken, salad. I'm like, this is breakfast?
Like, who are you?
Like, what do you want me to do today? Like, what do you want me to do today? Like, that's a lot of food. For the shit like food through work, because we have to go outside. Outside? I was thinking about staying in front of this fan drinking cold water all day.
You're just dead in my bed. What the hell? What the hell
is
that?
We over here digging holes and shit in her yard, and I'm like, but why are we doing? I'm a child. This makes no sense. I don't. And then I was working, and then I legitimately passed out. They had to bring me inside. My uncles brought me inside and put a wet towel on my head and gave me water and tried to wake me up. And I woke up, and she was like, "You hungry? You okay?" I'm hungry. I died. I literally died, lady.
I died. Yep.
Like fuck. But like, dude,
And back out to work. Right back out to work, though.
Right back out to work.
What, the
right
next day?
About an hour?
Yeah. Yep.
The next hour, go outside. You good.
Pretty much.
Oh my God. Have you said your dad is
Colombia. Yeah.
Colombia. Have you gone to Colombia a lot?
Yes. Lots. Yes. In a yeah. I won't get into too many details, but yes.
Get into whatever you want to get into. No detail is good with me. But so you know Spanish then?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Say something in Spanish. Say something in Spanish. I'll let you know if you know Spanish.
Oh man, why'd you do that to me? I say something in Spanish. I mean, like, what do you want to? Like what? Me? Damn it! Give me something. Talk to me in Spanish. We're gonna do this because that's the hardest thing. Everyone always says that. Doesn't matter. So say something in Spanish. Like.
Okay. ¿A ti te está gustando el interview ahora?
Claro que sí, que me está gustando el interview.
Okay, so you
ahora.
Vete para el carajo porque yo estaba hablando para ayudarte a ti porque yo no sabía lo que tú estabas diciendo.
Quiero que nosotros seguimos.
You see, this is the problem. This is the problem.
I still think in English.
It's the dialect. You're speaking Colombian dialect. I'm speaking Dominican dialect.
Guys in the chat, 100% different. You have to understand that. And not only am I translating, I'm also trying to understand.
And he's trying to understand what my lingo is of what I'm saying.
Same language, love it, and I will get there. Listen, if I can work with people from from Brazil.
Oh my God, those are the worst.
That accent. Listen, if you want to stop a job site, put some Brazilian on a job site.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, how do you say tools? Like herramientas or something like that?
Herramienta.
Yeah. They say ferramentas. Like what?
Like, well, excuse me? Did you just say wrench? Like, what the fuck did you say, bro?
Excuse me? Like, are you sick? Like, no, man. No.
Like me, I know. I don't know if this happened to you, but when I was a kid, when I went to Dominican Republic, my uncle always got like mail because he used to live in New York with us. And he always got mail from New York from like the government because he was working in visa. Uh-huh. He was working on his citizenship, so he had to keep on going back and forth. And he had a whole bunch of mail that my dad brought him from New York, and he's like, read it in front of everybody, and he'll make me read his mail in front of all the kids in the community that's never heard anyone say anything in English. So I'm sitting there and saying, estás diciendo que tú debes el banco dinero porque tú estás en negativo. And then he's like, no, tú no tienes que hablar eso afuera. Espérate. And then he'll tell me to stop. And like you told me to read this in front of the whole entire community because because mind you, this is the campo. They don't know what city folk. These are country Dominicans. They don't know nothing. So you got me over here telling your business to the fucking community because you want to show off that you have a fucking nephew that speaks English.
Yeah. And airing out your dirty laundry.
And like now everybody in your neighborhood know you broke. Everybody in the neighborhood know you broke. And you over here trying to act like you got money.
He's like, oh, and he's broken English? Like, that's crazy. That's awesome.
And he's like, no more. You don't have to read it no more.
You did good enough.
I'm like, yeah, I knew that was going to stop your ass, man. I knew. Because I could have lied. And I could have been like, oh, they're just saying that there's a problem with your account to call him on Monday or some shit. Yeah, I could have said whatever. He would have believed it. But I was like, nope, I'm going to read word for word, brother. I went down to the sense.
Yeah, I love that, man. I love that.
But
yeah, no, man.
But like my whole family is like that. But like we're all a bunch of jokers. Like one day I want to get all my family into a live stream, all my cousins,
bro.
And it'll be a bad day for a lot of people because my cousins are up to the point where they're still at not give a fuck level. They'll get on this camera and say a whole bunch of shit that's gonna make a lot of people upset, and I'm not gonna stop them.
You know what?
They used to beat me up, so
I kind of wanted to start, like, for me, for my own sanity, I kind of wanted to start reactions to Spanish. I just listened to the new hot Spanish music and just try to just to kind of like brush it off, you know, because I used to use Spanish a lot. Like that was kind of like the thing. That was the.
So Spanish wasn't your first language when you were getting on? Okay. No. See, Spanish was my first language, and then I learned English.
Yeah, no, I grew up in remember, bumfuck country. Like there was no Spanish. I was the exotic one with my name, you know.
The exotic one.
Yeah, I remember I was in high school. I was listening to rock station. That shit closed down in the middle of the night, and I woke up to Gasolina. El Zol bought the rock station, and I'm the one in my little small bumpkin town. I was like, I know kind of what he's saying.
It's like, you guys want to know about gas?
And I'm like, yo,
come through. I'll tell you everything you need to know about gas. He's talking. He's talking about semen, ladies.
Yes,
exactly what he's saying.
And you're just like, man, dude. Yep. Yeah, I was all up in that.
I loved using my lingualness, because I live in the country now, and I just love using my body, because a lot of people think I'm black. So I mean, which it's not a lie, because I kind of am black, you know. I'm black, but I'm Dominican, and it's just like they'll say a whole bunch of Spanish shit in front of me, like I don't understand it, and then when I'll turn around and start throwing some Spanish at them, like proper Spanish, they're like, no, porque tú sabes, yo estaba hablando del chamaco que estaba hablando de ti, and I was like, don't be coming out. I know exactly what the fuck you pointed at me. I'm the only motherfucker in Florida with a Yankee hat. Stop playing with me. In my area, me and you live in the same area, the country bumpkin. I'm with nothing but the bumpkins.
Love that, dude. I'm like the what was it? I'm like the supervisor on the job site. I was like, don't tell anyone I know what they're saying. That way, I'm safe when they come after us. I know they're coming for the upper management. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like,
Paul and Dave do not show up to work on Monday. They're coming.
Yep. How do you know? I know, little bird.
Just cash at me $2,500 because I gave you the information, brother.
But it's one of those. It's really helped me so much, man, so much.
Right.
Because my pops taught me there was a moment in my high school days where I was failing English and Spanish. He was like, "So what do you speak?" I was like, man, I don't know.
That's hilarious, bro.
I was just a bad student. He's like,
he said you failing Spanish, and what do you speak, bro?
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, man, that was bad, man. I wasn't. Oh man, didn't apply myself. I didn't apply myself. But no. So
who you had teaching you Spanish?
So I had an aunt, Tia. She came from Colombia and stayed with us for a long time, and I learned that, and then after that, I took Spanish in high school because I thought it was gonna be easy. I failed that shit real quick, and then I went to work for my father's construction company, and that's where I needed it. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. That I went from 0 to fluent, read, write, everything.
Spanish. Nice. So you fluently, like completely, you do everything. You can read, write,
dude.
Speak it. That's fire.
Listen, honestly, I don't even have to put subtitles on when I watch Dora. And
yep.
I'm like, listen, son, I'm kind of that dude right now. You know,
we should do like a reaction to a Spanish song,
dude. I'm there for it. I love that vibe. People don't know that about me. They're like, oh, you like metal and that. I was like, but inside my heart, man, I listen to Carlos Vives and
oh, like, wow,
dude, I'm there with the old ones. My shit
Anthony Santo. Fulanito.
Okay.
I love Fulanito. They're a Dominican band. Oh my god, it's like rapping Spanish.
Nice.
Oh my god, they're so fucking dope. It's just like their rhythm is crazy.
What
Juan Luis, what's his name?
Juan Luis Guerra.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, him.
Man.
Fucking amazing. And that's my parents. Yeah. Both my mom and my dad, they're both Dominican, and they're just like Christmas is all we're listening to is that shit.
What about what's his name? J-Lo's ex-husband.
I thought Mark Anthony.
I thought he always had a
I love Mark Anthony.
That dude's voice. I was like, bro.
When he said Aguadilla, when he did that, I said nope. He did it. I literally got my knees got moist. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That man has such a powerful voice, but man, he looks like he's about to die every
dude.
I'm like,
every time,
pale. Like you look
every time I look at Mark Anthony, it's like, yo, you diabetic and you need some Snickers. You need sugar in your system right now.
You look sickly. Like
your insulin is low.
Like you have hours. Like you don't even have. But he's always had hours. Anyway.
He's got like one cough. He has like one cough left in him. That one cough is gonna take him to the end. Like, Mark, do something, bro.
What was that movie he was in? Come on.
Stand. No me diga. No me diga. The one with J-Lo.
No, man, his early one where he was like the little.
Oh. See, I don't remember his earlier shit.
Oh man, dude, he was in one, man. He was in one where he was he was like a gangbanger. It was real young. He was at one of those like substitute goes in saves the fucking school. You know.
I know what you're talking about. I forgot the fucking name though, but I'm picturing right now.
Time. He's like young Mark Anthony.
Yeah, he's like a real.
Yes. The substitute.
Jorge got it. Good job, Jorge.
Dude. Was that Tom Berenger too? Man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, you know what I'm doing now? I'm actually going down the Lethal Weapon lane. I was editing my videos for the Patreon today, and which Patreon? I got the video. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Lethal Weapon.
Hold on. Say it two more times. Hold on. I'm fucking
lethal weapon.
Okay. Gibson, yes, Lethal Weapon. I'm on that. But Patreon, I got the photo collage video up already, and I'm in the process of downloading the video for the trip of the stand, and you guys are gonna have that when we're done with the interview. I'll post that when I'm done here, and then I'm reacting tomorrow. But I'm in the Lethal Weapon lane right now, and I already did one, and I want to go down because I don't know if you are this way with movies, but if I watch a series, I can't like start in the middle. I can't I have to see it.
Yeah, you can't start
one after the other. There's a lot of people that tell me that they do that.
I don't know, man. That's a weird place to hop in. Is at a number 2, man. The only two that was I will give more roses to than the first one was Hot Shots with Charlie Sheen.
Well, it got funnier.
Yeah, it got funnier. Number 2,
Number 2 got funnier.
Was in my opinion better than the first one.
Right.
You know, but yeah, that's the only one where I could say the sequel did better than the first one. I don't know too many. I don't know, man. I love movies, man.
I think is a steady thing for me when it comes to like Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Beverly Hills Cops, 48 Hours. Movies like that are always going to be my go-to. Like the Rambo movies, Rockies, all those movies, the older ones are always going to be my go-to than this new shit that's coming out.
Yeah.
Because the storylines were told the way they were supposed to be told.
Look, so check this out. Okay. How many Chuck Norris movies have you seen?
You know how much Chuck Norris movies is there?
Yeah, there's tons. There's give me what Braddock missing in action is your favorite? If you could, just off the top of your head.
I can't off the top of my head.
Do you remember that they were always on, bro? They were always on.
No, Bloodsport is Van Damme.
Yeah, it's Van Damme.
Bro, I'm catching a blank, bro.
I don't know. I haven't seen too many Chuck Norris movies, right? I just remember the one where he's like he's upside down, hanging from his feet, and he has to bite the rat in the bag, like for some reason.
Oh fuck! I'm remembering the scene, but I can't remember the fucking name of that movie. Another dude that is like that with me is Charles Bronson. I know I could remember a whole bunch of Charles Bronson movies, like, but I have to see it. In order for me to fucking tell you anything about it, I have to actually either look at the cover of the movie, see a scene of the movie, and then it'll all start coming back to me. Because I did a lot of abuse in this brain of all the years of drug abuse. So my memory, like literally my wife said something to me 2 days ago. And she said, "Hey, did you do what I told you to do that day?" And I was like, "No, I didn't. I didn't do none of it." Actually, like my memory fucking sucks, bro.
Yeah.
It is so horrible. I can't retain anything. But when it comes to movies, like I could get little clues of movies. I could tell you how the ending is. I could tell you everything once it starts coming back to me.
Yeah.
But I'm a movie buff. I
love films, man. I'm there for it, man. You get some. I love that. I'll do that.
You know what, bro? I think we need. I want to do a live, not something consistent. Maybe a one-timer or one-time thing. Because there's a lot of other reactors that are into the movie scene too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do a live that we all could just get together and just talk about just the movies that are out, just like a movie talk type of deal.
Yeah,
because I know, just talk about movies all fucking night. I could talk about movies literally all night long.
Unfortunately, me too. Like that's usually 90% of the references that I give. That's my spoken language.
Exactly. Well, my brother, it's 3 hours and 26 minutes.
Damn.
I think we should call this one another classic in the fucking books with you.
I want to thank you and your channel for being an awesome place, and thank you for making me feel like home. And I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are legends. Dude, man. More of this.
Yes, absolutely.
It makes it so much more nice, like that, to talk to people that like are on this side of things that I can just vent to, because I can't really.
Right. Hell yeah, bro. That's what we fucking here for, bro. We're here to lean on each other when we need to lean on each other, and it is what it is, man. Yep. And like I said, that movie talk, I want to do that movie talk thing. Like I really, because I love movies. Like in the Patreon right now, I am literally going down I couldn't do it this week for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But
did you see Eminem?
Actually,
didn't you see Eminem?
Shut up. Damn. Shut up, man. Shut up. But it's like I'm gonna do what Pacific Rim is the next movie that I'm watching. Nice. And I've never watched it. I've never seen it.
Nice.
So like I'm like super excited. Like almost a little bit unnormally super excited about watching this movie, because I'm like, this is literally I was the same way with what's the one, the Boondocks. I did the Boondock Saints 1 and 2 already.
Oh, you did good, thank God.
So
a lot of people don't watch that movie, and I don't get it. It's a
I never watched the movie. So this new thing of watching new movies is getting me so excited. And now that I learned how the Patreon works. Yeah. Now I could really do the movie stuff now.
Yeah, I got
because it was a long spot between the first one and the second one that I did. Now I want to do like a weekly shit.
Yeah.
So this week coming up, I'm doing Boondock Saints. No, I'm doing Pacific Rim, and then they giving me a whole list of movies to watch. So it's fucking, man. Bro, I love movies, and we have to have a movie talk.
Oh yeah,
we have to have a movie talk.
We will for sure. Either recorded or not recorded. We shall have our nerd.
What I'm gonna do is, when I have time, this weekend is work. I'm not taking this weekend to break because I already somewhat had a break this weekend when I went to New York. So I'm going to be working this whole entire weekend. And in the midst of me doing the reactions, I'm going to make a group chat. And I'm going to put you in it and a couple of the other reactors that I talk to movies with. And I'm going to say, hey, let's come up with a time we all can come together. Maybe I know a lot of people's schedule is crazy. Let's put a time, maybe 2 hours, and we could just sit up here and
you should just have the link open, invite the people, and if they can, they can. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know, it's like a rotating panel.
It's gonna be dope. I want to do more. I want to do more of this, of the connection. That's where like my main focus is gonna start going towards the ending of 2025. Is more collabing.
Yep.
Because so far my trajectory this year has been going good. So I want to really, really start connecting a lot more with content creators, and not even on this Zoom shit, on this camera. Like really, hey, if you guys are ever in Florida, I like right now I'm doing this full time, so I'm broke as fuck. Full time, full time YouTube means broke as fuck. I just want people to know that.
We get paid once a month, folks. Isn't that nuts?
Once a month, and that shit has to stretch.
That's
so
spent by the time
it sucks. No, it's already gone. By the time I don't even look at the amount no more, because I'm like, whatever it is not going to be enough. So it is like, okay, whatever. Yep. Running on through, buddy. I'll keep on smashing these reactions for you. Yo, fucks.
Yeah.
But it's just like, if I didn't love doing this, I would have stopped this a long time
ago. It's passion. It has to be your passion.
It's full passion. It's full passion because I had left $150,000 a year job.
That's tough, man. That's like, that's a scrotum punch, for sure, man.
But this is what I need to do.
Yep.
I can't do anything else. I cannot unfeel what I'm feeling right now.
Yep. I would say the same, but I'm feeling like, dude, this has been nuts. This journey is crazy. And I want to say something before we get out of here, right? Before we're done, is you have one of the best channels, one of the best communities. Look at our brother Lock Wolf.
Shit, they rated it. Let it go. Go ahead, Lock. They rated it. Look at Wolf Den. The Wolf Den's in.
Look at him.
Sumo in the building.
Cheers, brother. But no, man, I thank you again for just inviting me on the channel. Like, for real, dude. Like, this is... It feels like home.
Doors open, man.
It feels like home, man. And
Doors open, my brother. It's like I say it to everybody because it's just... Like I said, it's off the energy. Brother, this is as much my page as it is yours, bro. Like, whenever you need to come up here to promo, whatever you need to promo. Do you have anything that you need to promo right now? Do you have anything coming up? And...
No, man. Like, for real, all is well at home. I'll put it this way, guys. If you want to check out, I do have reactions of in the past that I did. We are moving forward with these types of interviews, these talks. So I will be pursuing that. That is going to be my type of content. So any kind of support for original type content is greatly appreciated. Because that's where my heart is right now. That's where my passion is at this moment.
Right.
Is building bridges and connecting different channels.
Absolutely, man. Well, I appreciate you, brother, taking your time out, hanging out with me, bro. It's gonna be more of this coming. I promise you that. And like I said, I could promise you it's gonna be coming. I ain't gonna promise you when, because fucking schedule sucks.
Dude,
but I know this movie talk thing. I want it to happen sometime by the end of August. I want it to at least happen once, so like that we could just have that time.
Yeah. End of August. I'll just pull up at your house at end of August. End of August. That's where I'm gonna be. Anyway, I'm gonna be over there.
The studio door's right there. Yeah, just open it and don't smoke all my weed. I share, but leave me some. Leave me some.
Gotcha.
Everybody, I love you guys for hanging out, man. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. This was another dope. This is interview number 2. We did number 1 in his page. Go check out the first interview between me and Daniel on his page.
Yes.
Arias and the Nation. Please go subscribe to him. The link is going to be down below from this live stream. It's pretty much on the chat. I'm pretty sure that the mods have been putting up your link throughout the whole entire interview, so people can go subscribe and show love over there. Brother, next meeting, let's do it at your house.
Yeah, man, I'm down. All
right,
always. All right, much love, guys.
All right, guys, we're gonna talk to you. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm like dying right. My eyes are shutting themselves. Like, no lie.
That's like, crazy. Because my bladder's imploding. I don't know if you're a camel. I don't know how you work, but I'm pretty sure I died.
I've been drinking all this the whole entire time. I don't know. I could hold it for a long time, I guess. I don't know. But Patreon, I got one more video coming up. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna make a thumbnail. I'm just putting up the video. That takes too much. But tomorrow I am waking up early in the morning. I'm gonna be reacting to everything new that's dropped from MGK. Not MGK, his video I'm gonna do, his album review I'm gonna set up for probably next week. But that's coming. I got XG Live coming. I got more interviews coming. I got more reactions coming. More Dono reactions that are coming. I got work to do. The one thing that I've missed through this whole thing is actually sitting here and doing a reaction. Like, I can't wait to go back to it.
Yeah.
That's why I told my wife. My wife said, I got shit to do this weekend. She's like, so if you want to take this weekend to react, she's like, go ahead. And I was like, thank God. Because I need to release. I need to be here and just release.
Yeah.
And dance and listen to music and wow the fuck out. And that's my niche. I'm itching for it. I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. I will see you guys tomorrow with more reactions. Daniel, once again, thank you, bro. Thank you. This was fun. 3.5 hours, almost 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. I love you guys. We're going to talk to you guys later. Peace.